Okay. Sorry about the late start. I was just actually talking to somebody. Oh god. It's so fun to see one event that leads like a chain of events that happens, and seeing how things are going. It's so fun. I love it. It makes me so happy. Hello. hello. So, we got a full house tonight. I'm so happy. Everybody is here. And I cannot wait to see how this session is going to just completely fall apart. It's going to be so fun. All right. So, I don't want to waste any time. So, let's go into chat and say hello to everybody.
Step foot in the sun, he might die.
You gotta slurp up all that chlorophyll to make sure your cytoplasms are good so your cell wall properly rejoins itself. Slurp up all the yummy sun.
So has he become a slime now?
Am I a slug?
I guess you
Yes.
Okay.
So, what did you come back to?
Hi, Jack.
Yes.
How you doing?
So
What
apparently,
was the last thing you heard?
you're a slug now?
Oh, yeah. We've been
You missed a
gaslighting.
lot here.
We've been
lot.
gaslighting Jacob for like at least the last 5 minutes.
Wonderful.
Fuck you.
All right, so good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I have to say everybody now. I can't say gentlemen anymore because KP exists.
That's right. You keep it that way.
Duh.
All right, so session 3.
Yep. That's what we is.
All right, quickly, let's go over what happened last session.
We learned that not all druids are immediately inclined to speak with animals.
Correct. So, last session. Also, I'm still getting used to the new Roll20 update, so chat, please bear with me.
What they changed?
The whole map thing got completely reworked.
Oh, yeah, it did.
So now you can have like folders of different maps and stuff.
That's nice.
So, yeah.
Yes, but bad timing.
Yeah, real
very
bad
bad
timing
timing.
because it happened like yesterday and I didn't get a chance to play around with it.
That's the best timing.
So anyway, upon arriving in the small little farming town of Tantar, you guys decided to take up a couple of jobs and start figuring out a game plan of where you guys are going to go from here. And with an agreement that this is no longer just a simple escort mission, everybody decided to just hang around each other, taking on some jobs, and coming into an encounter with a dire bear on the road. Unfortunately, killing some of Cody's donkeys. So, rest in peace, Dominic and Bend Over.
Bend over, Dominic.
You gotta say it right, dude.
But welcome, Pickle and Plucker, to now the new donkeys that pulled the carts. Thanks to the quest board, you guys figured out that, oh, those bears are actually, are in need of getting cleared out because they've been causing issues with the local folk. You guys found the bear's den and decided not to kill them. Instead, have a civil conversation with them and asking the bears and their little cubs to head westward towards the lakes and away from Tantar. No bloodshed, yay. And thus, you headed south, a little bit more south, to take on your next quest that was given to you by Thalar the Beekeeper, a dwarven gentleman who is very popular with his meadery. And thus, after taking a quick tour around the establishment, Thalar explains to you that he has 2 jobs that he needs done. A large, giant bee nest needs to be cleared out, and he would like to save the bees in a new building that he has built on his property, and also for somebody to help him investigate the mysterious disappearances of his queen bees. Of course, he is going to be offering you a significant amount of gold, 50 pieces, but he's also offering a special coin for every member of the party that you can have as much of his mead no matter where you go as long as they sell it. The caveat of this quest, though, there cannot be bloodshed.
Which is easier said than done.
Exactly.
So, for all of the hungry hobo killers, yeah.
Keep it in your pants.
Who amongst us is a hungry hobo killer?
Sadly, they're not even here or in this campaign, so we're safe.
Well, I would say, like, the people with the violent tendencies outside of, like, hey, you're obviously a threat, you're gonna have to die, are not here.
So I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. The only person that's actually committed murder, like, in the worst way possible.
No, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't either, to be honest.
Okay, so
Osiris.
Yeah.
So we will pick up probably around the same day as you guys arriving at Phalar's establishment. He has like a small spot away from his house and like the actual work site to where you guys could set up a camp. So let's head there so that way everybody can discuss a game plan.
All right, so the first thing that we should do is most likely talk to Phalar's neighbor, figure out where those bees are going, because if it's not him and it's something else stealing the queens, if we get the big queen bee, it's just going to be endangered.
Yeah, I feel that.
The issue that we're going to run into, though, is we don't have anything to prove that it's the neighbor stealing the bees. The only thing that Phalar gave us was that he's just a rival. So there's no solid evidence of anything.
Well, we don't have to go there accusing him. We can be like, hey, we were hired by Feywild to look into his missing bees. So there might be a bee napper on the loose, and you also have bees. So maybe, like, you've seen something sus around.
We could approach it like
Well,
that.
I also have an ability where I can place a mark on, some sort of material. We could perhaps put something on, one of the queen bees and see if if that one gets stolen.
That's incredibly smart.
Yeah.
I like that play.
Here's the problem with that, though. We all saw the apiary. There are hundreds of bee boxes there.
How do we know which queen he'll steal?
So
We'll just have to
may-
figure out a way to narrow it down, limit their choices.
Yes, and I think I have the best way to do that.
What are
Let's
you
get
thinking?
the queen bee. Let's get the big bee. I mean,
But they're
that's
not
gonna
going
be
to
such a.
steal the biggest one. That's going to be a giant red flag if that one suddenly goes missing.
Well, I
It's
just thought
Far
about
too
this.
obvious.
We should talk to Faye about how do we know what bees are his? Bees look all the same.
Well, they
Obviously, the queen looks different than the workers, but like,
give me knowledge nature checks.
all right. Motherfucker branded the bees. Not me.
Me get Silky.
Yeah, Reginald. I hate the fact that my characters actually just be good at this stuff.
Oh, damn, Keep, you have a what kind of modifier is that?
Okay.
I am an herb witch.
So,
Okay.
Aristella, you do know a little bit about the nature of bees. That usually when new queens are introduced to different hives, they need to be accepted by the hive. So there's a good chance that since Phalar has been missing his bees for not that long period of time, that the napper would be keeping them away from the primary hives to slowly integrate them into, their whole plantation,
So in other words, we have a time limit.
Correct.
So we need to
Well-
go there first, basically.
What
It's
about
gonna be
if we were to
difficult.
take a couple of the bees that were from the hive, because wouldn't they know their queen?
Hmm.
That's true.
I
Alright,
would
guess I'll
believe
do it.
they would.
Mind if I
It's
talk
just
with
it's
the bees?
tricky to, transfer several.
Actually, we could ask them which. We could ask them like which areas have been affected the most, like which areas the queen bees were being taken from.
Well, we could also investigate the actual scene of the crime, see if we can spot
That would
anything.
probably be.
Phalar, I'm sorry, Phalar would have shown you a couple of the hives that were affected, which they were scattered throughout the entire apiary.
And
There was
not to
no,
mention-
there was no like one concentrated area.
Not to mention, tracks are probably well walked over at this point.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, what we could do is we could split up. Because they're likely not to go for places where they can see there's, other people around. That would help limit the options.
Are you thinking a stakeout?
Something like that. And we mark, a couple of the bees, the
Mm.
queen bees from the areas that we're not able to
What if-
station somebody at.
What if two of us go ahead and talk to two of our more persuasive individuals? Go talk to this go talk to the neighbor. Did we get a name for the neighbor?
Yes, you did. It's Glorograd Cavebeard.
We go talk to Mr. Cavebeard, and then we see if he's acting. If we watch him from afar to see if he does anything after you tell him that you're investigating the missing bees.
That would require some espionage work, and that's not necessarily my forte.
Wouldn't necessarily have to espionage. We could just simply ask if he's noticed anything wrong with his hives as of late.
I mean, I can go talk to Mr. Cavebeard.
Since he is more familiar with you, that would be helpful.
Oh,
He's less likely to suspect someone that's, from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
okay.
But you probably shouldn't go alone.
Is the druid intimidating in this aspect of when you're investigating missing bees, you show up with a druid who can talk to the bees?
You probably don't want to put them on their guard right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably don't want to do that.
And we don't want them to suspect that we're accusing them either.
That's true.
Is this gentleman a brewer as well?
Yeah, he makes
Yes.
mead.
So why don't I go and butter him up?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll start with that, and I think the rest of us should probably look around the apiary and see what we can find. Perhaps there's something we might have overlooked.
Alistair, you're
Yo.
you're particularly stealthy, right?
For the most part, yeah.
Do you think that maybe you can get around hit of Mr. Cavebeard's apiary to just take a look around?
I can do my best. Yeah, if you keep him pretty well distracted, he probably doesn't have a large workforce, meaning that I could very easily sneak in the shadows.
One more thing. I don't know if any of you that are magically inclined have a similar spell, but I have Arcane Mark. We could put a mark on the queen bees, so if any more go missing, we have a way of telling which bees are.
That's
Yeah.
the exact
so, okay.
spell I
yeah,
was
that's
speaking of.
that's what Araceli was saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I could help you with that workload because I'm sure.
Yeah, so let's plan to do that before night, and then we can go from there.
You guys would have to have assistance from the workers, though. There are a lot of queens.
Yeah, when they're clearing out the hives of honey, that would be the best time.
Yeah, so not as to not disturb them more.
True.
Okay, so me and Ragnar are gonna go talk to Mr. Cavebeard personally. Alistair's gonna go and scout out the rival apiary. Aristella, you're gonna set up the marks on the queens.
I have to see if perhaps some of the workers have this ability as well. I can only use or make 3 marks, so it'll
Yeah.
have to be.
I can make as many as needed. It just takes some work.
Yeah. 8, could you potentially go with Aristella and talk with the bees that are in the neighboring hives?
To see if any has,
Any idea of what could have happened?
I can do that, no problem.
Man, this group of people are smart.
And anybody know what to do with Xavian?
Xavian,
Bodyguard.
go along.
Yeah, I could go along with someone as a bodyguard.
Yeah, Xavian, how's your liver?
Oh, my
We don't
liver's
wanna
in
send
great
too many-
condition.
We don't want to send too many people over that way.
You sent a dwarf and a human to go talk to another meader, being like, "We've heard that you have some very good mead." The man doesn't care. He's got business.
Fair enough, but we also don't want to send too many unfamiliar faces.
I was
Well-
thinking more like he guard the plantation that we're currently standing on.
Well, think about it this way. That's a rich, noble dwarf. He wouldn't travel without protection.
That is very
This is
true.
We could also have Xavian go check out the beehive,
That too, yeah.
the giant
Oh.
beehive.
Get a bearing in the land.
Yeah, give us a route. Maybe
Let's
try
have
and
them
clear.
check the giant beehive, and if you guys run into any trouble or think you might be running into any
Let's
trouble, turn back.
let's try and meet back here within, say, how far are we from Cave Beard's meadery?
Cape Beard's Meadery is probably about an hour walk away.
So maybe try and meet back here within like
Before dark.
before dark. Yeah, it's probably our best bet. Xavier, while you're scouting out the big beehive, maybe try and clear a path directly to find the best path for that from there to the apiary.
All right.
That way, when we get that sucker, we run.
You may take my cart. Take care of my donkeys.
He doesn't really mean-
Because remember, I could also try to talk our way through the giant bee.
Well, we're just gonna smoke out the hive, aren't we? Make the bees docile.
Well, we have a couple of different ways we can get in there.
If you're thinking of having me transform into a giant bee, that's impossible.
Once again, we have literally the ability.
Why is that
to...
impossible?
I
Aren't you a
cannot.
druid?
Sadly, I can't transform into an animal quite yet.
That's fair.
No complications had happened during my time, so
And
that's
none
a
of
story
the
for
cart-
another time.
I think we all have. But he doesn't really need the cart though to scout out a path. Do you, Xavier?
What was that?
You don't really need the cart though to scout out a path, do you?
Probably
No,
would be best
not
not
really.
to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need to necessarily be stealthy, but don't be like knocking down trees as you walk through the forest.
I know I might be big, but I'm not quite that big.
You get the concept of what I mean.
Yes.
All right, so I think we all have our assignments.
Right, and then we'll meet back here later tomorrow afternoon.
I thought we said before dark.
Yeah, before dark.
Okay.
Or dark.
Silky,
Hmm?
before we make our journey over, I think we should go talk to. God damn it, his name. The owner of the bee farm that we're currently staying at.
Phalar. Phalar.
Phalar. To get an idea of this gentleman's. I'm not sure I have had this gentleman's mead before, but if I know the notes and what I'm supposed to be tasting, it give me a better chance of smoothing over the conversation.
I might go with you just to see if I can get a basic layout of his compound.
I thought you were doing that from the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if I already know the layout of his apiaries, I might be able to better move between buildings because I know where they are.
Why don't you just let's just have Alistair come with us then?
Okay.
I just need to see if he has a map, that's all. Or at least he can give me a rough drawing. Well, Josh, what time of day is it right now?
It's dark out. You guys are like talking about this over like a fire.
Okay. I wasn't sure what time of day it was, so that's why
Yeah.
I was super confused.
Mm-hmm. All right.
At the break of dawn.
So we have you three going here. Or no, wait, no, not Xavier. Lol.
Breaking the number one rule.
We are. I've been thinking that the whole
Yeah.
time.
I'm like sitting here like thinking like
Mhm.
something's
Here's the
gonna
thing.
happen.
What's the worst that could happen?
Here's the thing, though. We're taking this probably the most. We're trying to take this the most non-aggressive path. So meaning that if we run into aggression, we just turn tail and run.
Right. Wait, no. Ah.
I love it. I'm loving just this slide hopping that's going on.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to fucking do this here.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm breaking into my Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, you do that. Happy Halloween.
Well, Halloween is next week.
You know what? I'll figure this out another time. We're just gonna go one page at a time.
Ooh, fair. Ooh,
Fair
so
enough.
do we need to do shifts, or are we close enough to like where we probably?
You guys are close enough to where you don't have to actually worry about getting attacked. All right. So let us. Who wants to go first? Honestly, let's just go with that. Rusty, you just need to make me some perception checks. Give me 2.
2?
Yeah, for your scouting.
No.
Yes.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Nice.
Here's the thing: we gotta stagger our trips to this guy, because we're sending one guy to go drink and taste his mead, 2 people to go talk to him, and then I'm just gonna sneak around. So
Well,
we
the
gotta,
two that are going to talk to him, one is the one that's going for the mead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, okay,
like
my
the
bad.
three of us can go, and then just get a decent layout while Silky and Ragnar just talk to the guy.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, if anybody, you look like more of an adventurer than the rest of us,
That is very true.
so we can do that. All right, so between Mr. Cavebeard and the Apiaries group, who wants to go first?
Roll a die.
I would say
Screw
why
it.
don't
Apiary. I mean,
Apiary group it
yeah.
is.
Okay.
I'm about
I
to
was
say
about to
because
let's just roll. Let's just flip a coin or just roll the die.
apiary. What are we doing at the apiary? Talking to the bees.
Correct.
Go talk to those bees, Jacob. God bless you.
Alright, so
you.
Balar is out doing other things.
Remember, they
and-
communicate through dance.
Interpretive dance.
Know it. Do you like jazz?
Alright, so the two of you head back to Phalar's apiary. You talk with the workers saying, hey, it's a druid. We want to talk to some of the bees and see if we can get an idea of what's going on. And of course, the workers oblige. They take you throughout the apiary and they show you a couple of the bee nests that have their queens stolen.
Right.
So we just shove you guys up here somewhere.
That way, I have a mental note that I used spell slot for that.
Okay.
Since we get up there,
So speak with animals. You can ask questions and receive answers.
from animals, but
Does-
the spell does not make them any more friendly than normal.
Doesn't that also allow you to hear them in their own native language?
Basically.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I mean, pretty much.
Oh my god. Jacob, you immediately just start hearing the sounds of a very, very busy city just voices and like shouts and orders and stuff getting
Do you remember the
thrown
cafeteria in middle school?
all over the place.
Yeah. Oh god. So many voices. I would like try to sort out the voices, see if I could try to find anything about the missing queen. Like if anyone's like, if any of the bees are heavily concerned.
Well, the one hive that the worker took you to, you could hear like you remember the one time when the leaf fell in front of the line during A Bug's Life, and you just hear,
Yeah.
"I'm lost." That's
You cut out.
just you just hear, "I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Help me, blah this that," and just utter distress and chaos throughout this hive.
I'm gonna go up to that hive, like, hey, can I ask what's going on here?
Diplomacy.
Silence.
Roll me diplomacy.
Son of a bitch. Oh.
Okay, not bad. One of the little worker bees comes up, like stops what he's doing, and he just turns around to you and sees there's a person talking to me. What do I do? And a couple others just buzz back at him. And it's just like, well, I don't know. We never had a person talk to us before. What's a person?
I'm a druid. I'm able to speak with animals and whatnot.
What's a druid? What's an animal?
Oh.
Is that a person?
Do a little dance.
My leg!
Oh, I hear the distance of my leg.
Why does this sound like the intro to Flubber?
Lover, oh god.
Oh, that's a callback.
Never mind that. Can I ask what's happening here?
Queen gone. Queen's missing. Where's our queen? The queen's gone?
Viva la revolution!
Oh my god, the queen's missing! Ah!
Calm down. Does anyone see anything strange happening around here, or any of the neighboring hives seen anything strange?
What is something strange?
In your neighborhood.
Who are you gonna call? 8 Iris.
You fucker. No, we are not starting the
Yes.
song.
When you
I love
have an
that.
animal who needs to be spoke to, who are you gonna call? 8 Iris.
You hear
The
a couple
one-star
of
rating review.
you hear a couple of the bees talk back. It's like, nope, nothing weird. Nothing weird. We got smoked. Then there's one bee that happens to be like, there was another person that was here that wasn't Mr. Keeper.
Do you remember what said person looked like?
Well, he was taller than Mr. Keeper. And that's all you get. He was taller than Mr. Keeper. And it wasn't any of the smoker people.
So it wasn't a dwarf?
It wasn't a dwarf, and it wasn't any of the workers.
And not only that, it's taller than Mr. Keeper.
Oh.
Anything else?
Nope.
Time to try a different hive.
Well, we're gonna check with the neighboring area to see if anyone else have noticed anything. If I do find your missing queen. I will do my best to bring her back.
Wait, the queen's missing?
Jacob, you should totally ask if they were taller than you.
Wait, another question. Were they taller than me?
How tall is 8 right now?
Because I'm not sure how tall is the keeper. 5'7".
5'7"?
8. The keeper's a dwarf, so you're automatically taller than him.
It's about your height.
Looking for a 5'7" individual.
Around 8 height. Okay. Well, thank you for your time. I'm gonna check on the neighboring area.
Wait, the queen's missing? Why is the queen missing?
I just step back carefully.
Araceli, this entire time, you just see a couple of bees float up to 8. You just hear her make a couple little buzzing noises. She like face palms a couple of times. You have no idea what the hell's
Everything
going on.
As soon as I back up, it's her like. So I found out a couple of things. First of all, they don't. Some of them didn't even notice that their queen is missing, and they were definitely smoked. Not only that, the person who got their queen was taller than Mr. Beekeeper.
Would you say you put them in mass hysteria?
And they were around my height.
Well, that narrows down a few people.
Sadly, and also it was none of the workers here, so no one internally could have just. Then again, I would think they would do that to their own. Their
Well,
own
you
boss.
never know. But perhaps we should try another hive. Were there any hives that were fairly or a bit closer than the rest that were hit?
No, like I said
Or closer
earlier.
together than the rest?
Like I said earlier, they were scattered throughout the entire apiary.
Okay.
Was there any hives close to this one?
Oh yeah, they're all in like little rows.
Okay, so
They're,
I'm
they're
gonna try,
spaced. They're spaced out every like 15, 20 feet.
every 15,
I mean-
20 feet.
If you're gonna steal bees, you don't want to put them all next to each other. I guess it's kind of smart. Wouldn't know
Yeah.
the theft.
Yeah, it's like
Wouldn't
a
know
it's like a it's like a grid system where there's beehive 20 feet to the north, south, east, and west. There's another hive, just a big checkerboard pattern.
Okay, I'm gonna check one of the ones that haven't been hit.
Okay.
I want to check something out, and then I'll just walk up to said nest.
This one is a lot less chaotic than the one with the
The-
missing queen. There's a bunch of just like it sounds like a very well-oiled machine. Like a couple orders like are coming from like the higher up of the hive, and you know everybody's in a line. You could hear them. You could actually hear them like singing a little like working song.
There's already one song in my head. Cody knows what.
Yeah,
Cody
yeah,
and I
yeah,
should know
yeah.
this one is from because we're playing it.
Fortuna.
Yep. Da, 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 da. It's a good song though. But either way, I'm gonna walk up and think. Excuse me.
Oh, person. There's another person.
Another person?
Another person? Yeah, workers. Are you a worker too?
No, I'm actually investigating something. Have you
Investigating.
guys?
What's investigating?
Have you guys noticed anything strange lately?
They just like look. They just like look around at you and at each other. They just no.
Have you noticed anything different with your neighbors? Or with the other
Oh yeah, they're going crazy over there.
Do you have any idea why?
No, we're just workers.
Ask for an audience.
Do you think there might be someone who may know?
Queen might know. We can go get her.
If it's possible, if I could get an audience with her?
Of course. Yeah, they buzz back into the hive.
Buzz, 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 buzz,
Buzz.
buzz.
Like about 2-3 minutes later, like a small little swarm of bees come crawling out of the hive, and then, of course, the much larger queen bee comes out. And she just sits there and just looks at you. She's like, "What you want?"
Oh God!
I was having
Finger
a
slap and everything.
I was having a relaxing day, making babies, and all of a sudden, some person want to talk to me. How do you even talk?
I mean, did not like interrupt your time, but I kind of wanted to ask a question.
All right, well, go on.
Have you noticed anything strange lately around neighboring colonies?
Well, I know Susie's colony is throwing a freaking fit over there. Loud as hell.
Do you know perhaps why?
Well, no, I'm always in the bottom of the hive.
In my head, this is getting nowhere.
Listen. People don't usually know how bees work. Okay? We worry about our hive. They do they. Not us. Now, sometimes Susie's going to be a little bitch and then have some of her workers come over here. I don't like that. But tell you what, it's been quiet ever since she left. I don't know where she went. Haven't bothered me.
What do you mean she left?
Well, she's not there now, is she?
Brain DXD is like slowly dying.
Now, you done, or can I go back to my mans?
Yeah. Done. Sorry for taking up some of your time. And I just walk back to Araceli.
You look like you have a headache.
So, bees tend to keep to themselves, and even with neighboring bees.
So they don't know what's going on either.
No. But with little information we have now, it's something that we can go off of.
Mayhaps we should ask and see about when each of these hives started going, crazy. Should be an indication of when their queens were taken, and perhaps we can get a timeline. If we know approximately how many days in between each queen went missing, then we can get an idea of about how many days
It's been.
it's been and about how many days until they strike again.
We could ask some of the workers. And we could also ask how long it takes for the queen bees to be accepted into the colonies.
Would Aristella necessarily know that?
Give me another nature roll.
Okay.
You're not exact on the... You're not precise on the exact number of days that it takes, but it can take up to a week.
Okay. So, from my knowledge, it takes, roughly a week for them to be accepted into, a new colony. It could be more or less, but usually I think it's about a week. So, as long as it's been within a week here, we should find something over at the other apiary if that is the case. But we should still try and figure out about how long it's been.
Find the time frame.
Yeah, about how often they're, sneaking in over here.
Let's go ask around. And I would say probably, but then we can swap over to the.
To the other group?
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Woo! Tossing you guys to the fray. Let's go.
All right, time for shit about to go off the rails.
All right. Shit, group number 2. Let's go.
Alright, so this we have Alistair, Ragnar, and Silky. Also, Cody, remember to heal Ragnar because he's still hurt. There we go. Alright, so...
we did do like a small rest.
No, you guys slept, yeah.
So that would actually take 1 off from my strength.
Yeah!
Slowly going back up.
Alright, I gotta move over this way.
Oh, I'm back up to 11th strength. Let's go. 3 more days.
Alright, so, Alistair, you are sneaking around the compound, and
Right.
Ragnar and Silky are actually approaching Mr. Cavebeard, right?
Yep, that's the plan right now.
Alright, Alistair, give me stealth roll.
Can I perception to like try and see where the windows are in the first place?
Sure. Alright. So, Cavebeard's apiary is slightly different compared to Phalar's. It's a little bit smaller, but it does have a couple of workers walking around the different beehives and everything. You also notice that Cavebeard does also have pigs on top of having bees. So you notice that there's a window like here. There is a window right there, right here, and one right there.
Ducky. All right, let's see how bad this goes.
All right,
Oh.
Silky, just follow my lead.
27. That was some pretty shitty rolls, but one almost saw you, but you are good.
Whew, all right. So I guess
I'm just gonna throw you over here in the trees.
sounds good to me.
Become one with the trees.
All right. So meanwhile, Silky and Ragnar approach the house.
I'm gonna say I was literally 1 off from like having a nat 20, so like that was the best I could do.
Silky, follow my lead.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, that was 2 19s in a row.
I knock on the door. Rat-a-tat-tat.
Whoa, guys! He knocked on the door.
All right, so the door opens to reveal like a small little mudroom, and Mr. Cavebeard shows up. Let me just expand his image a little bit so you guys can see.
Oh, he's thick.
Also, a little dwarf gentleman, big, very well kept white beard. He doesn't look as distraught as Phalar does, because Phalar, you notice he has like, you know, typical commoner clothing. His apron is just filthy as all hell. His hair's a mess from working all the time. Glorograd has much neater clothes on. His hair is very well kept. His prized dwarven beard is like freshly combed. And he looks at, and he opens the door and he says, "Good morning. Didn't realize I had a tour today."
Good morning, sir. I'm sorry we didn't make an appointment. I'm new to the area. I'm moving here with my fiance here. And
I was not expecting that.
I was expecting something like this.
I just want to say, I'm pretty sure he's probably seen Silky before.
No, Silky's not really from this region. Silky's like a little above.
like I said, I'm new to the area, and I heard about, you know, a lot of the meaderies in these here parts, and I've been going around and having a taste. I was hoping I could taste some of your fine meads.
Roll me diplomacy.
Diplomacy, okay. -2.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
Well, you sure you're in the right place, lad? Because usually people around these parts usually head to Phalar's.
I've been to Phalar's and I've had tried his mead, but I'm searching for something a little different. It's a little too sweet for my taste. I was hoping yours could quench my thirst.
Well, if you would like to try a sample, I can go ahead and grab a few.
I'd also have a few questions about the area, if you don't mind. Indulging me for a little bit, you know.
Ah, what the hell. Come on in.
There we go.
Alright, he is going to lead you into his front living area. Where he gestures over to the table that is in the center of the room. There's a ongoing fire in the fireplace. And he says, "Give me a moment to grab you a sample and I'll be right back."
Thank you very much. Please.
Sneaking around at the speed of sound.
Please have a seat, darling.
What's Sylvia's
Alright,
reaction?
so he's gonna go into the back of the through the doors that are right here into what you could assume to be his kitchen. Silky's gonna lean over to you and says, "You are lucky I'm doing this for this fucking mission."
He just has a big ass grin on his face.
Josh, may I continue sneaking?
So Silky is going to be casting Detect Magic. And yes, go ahead and roll me another stealth roll.
Oh god, this is... Fuck.
Ooh.
Dun dun
Dun,
dun.
dun.
Holy goddamn. I mean, in my defense, I just rolled 2 19s. So a 5's not as bad as I could have gotten.
That's fair.
I'm gonna cast resistance on me and Silky.
Fair enough.
I'd probably get seen.
I'm assuming you're still heading up towards this direction here?
I am, but I won't try and clug close to the building and like stay underneath like any eye line, stay in the shadow of it.
Yeah. So we could say that you managed to get up to, like, here, and then you hear, like, one of the pigs squeal at the sudden presence of you.
I immediately just crouch down and cover myself and like I roll into the bush.
Make me a perception roll.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's nice,
Ooh.
actually. You're gonna hear from inside the house. Oh, fucking squirrels.
That's all I hear.
Yeah.
Fucking squirrel.
Fucking squirrels.
Fucking squirrels spooking the damn pigs. You're gonna hear Cavebeard like bang on the glass a little bit. He's like, "Oi! Settle down, you fucking animals." Alright. So, Matt, you like peek your head out of the bush a little bit. And it's, you could hear the sounds of Cavebeard in the kitchen, prepping a couple of drinks and stuff. And the pigs are just like doing their pig things over here.
Mm-hmm.
However, you do notice something that's a little bit off. So like amongst the muck and the typical things you would see in like a pig pen and stuff, like all of the pigs are covered in mud and just being pigs, but you do happen to notice that one of the snouts of the pigs is almost discolored and taking on a darker shade of red.
Knowledge nature? Or can I just assume it's a bee sting?
No, it doesn't look inflamed, and it doesn't look like an infection.
It's just red?
It's red, yes.
I wish I could detect magic.
Meanwhile, in the house, Silky leans to Ragnar and she says, "I don't see anything within the radius of, well, in front of us. At least not magically." Then Cavebeard's gonna come out and he's gonna say, "All right, lads, and ma'am, if you're interested, this here is my newest batch." He puts down 2 goblets in front of you. They're actually a lot more fancier than most commoner, tankards or cups and stuff. Like this is like sort of like gold trimmed goblets.
I grab a hold of the mug. I can see you're doing well for yourself. Is your business only in mead? As I take a sip.
Well, mead business has been getting rather slow. Competition of the neighbors and such. But dabbling in a couple of side businesses, I decided to spoil myself with a few nice mugs.
They are quite nice indeed. These other businesses, are they something you wish to talk about or keep under wraps? I'm just curious as to what my neighbors will be doing with their livelihoods.
Well, I've been dabbling a bit in livestock, but there's a bunch of different farms from up north that are way more sophisticated than that. I'm looking for something new, something that, while we'll pay the taxes, will make up in case if the meat industry falls completely under the monopoly of Phalar.
Monopoly?
Aye, Phalar practically controls the entirety of the meat business up here.
Mm.
You would have to go way further inland or towards the center of Luavara to find yourself any other major meadery. Unless, of course, you head into the city of Dandelier. Now, they have plenty up there.
I take another swig of his mead. That
It's
being
a-
said,
The mead that he gave you, I'm gonna have Silky make a fortitude save. Okay, so
you
she
do
does.
have a +1 on that.
Yeah, she does a very good job at hiding it, but you could tell that she is not liking this at all. It's a lot more bitter than the meaderies that you tasted over at Phalar's.
This is exactly what you wanted.
Exactly what I wanted.
Which is the reason why I'm not having you roll anything. Silky really likes, she's like one of those fruity girls who likes the fruity drinks. She doesn't like hard alcohol.
Well, to be quite honest, this is probably the best mead I've had since I've been home.
Where are you originally from?
Dun, dun, dun.
Dandelier.
Oh, you're from Dandelier, so you know good mead.
Oh, I know good mead, my friend. I'm a fresh noble.
Fresh noble. What house?
Yes. House of Goldbottom. I am Ragnir Goldbottom Jr. It's a pleasure.
He's gonna firmly shake your hand. Is apologies, Mr. Goldbottom. I've not heard of your house.
That's like I said, only recently became of nobility.
Ah, that's fair. I haven't been in Dandelier in, oh goodness, 200-300 years. I mean, practically once the council took over, I would rather stay in the nice quiet countryside anyway. Besides, the heat of the forges is just too much.
Well, I found myself here as well. It's a nice life outside the walls of Dandelier.
I
Quiet.
agree. It's quiet.
And if you want to talk about competition, Dandelier.
Oh,
Every neighbor is a competitor.
oh, it is. They're always talking about rocks and metal and stones and they don't appreciate anything. The beers up there are so bland. All right, Matt, we're gonna come back to you for a second.
Is this a window I'm underneath?
No, this is just the corner of the house.
Okay.
A solid corner that connects into the little pig pen here.
All right. So there's the pig pen and the one with the red nose. I got nothing on that.
You'd also no longer hear Cavebeard in the kitchen. You can actually hear him and Ragnir just laughing it up in the far room.
Well, I don't want to go in the house. I kind of want to continue, I want to find a window to, look in from. I guess I got to go into the pig pen real quickly.
Yeah, if you want to.
I feel like that's a bad idea. Are there workers on the exterior of the house?
They're far up further to the northern side of the
working on
map. Yeah,
the
they're
ape-
actually
working-
working on the apiary.
I want to look in through this.
And then this is I will say that this is a small retaining wall. So you're good to jump into it, but as long as you stay crouched and, silent, you can stay hidden in there.
Yeah, I'm more worried of upsetting the pigs. Fuck. All right, we're gonna do something ballsy here.
Ooh, ballsy, you say?
Oh, yeah, going into the pig pen.
Still, ballsy.
Make me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
All right, you manage to hop over the wall, and you land into the mud with a nice silent squish. You almost slip, but you manage to catch yourself on the stones of the house.
But say I'm no newbie the mud. Can I peer into the window?
Yeah, absolutely. You can see inside the window now that this is the kitchen.
All right. There's a room in between. That's all right. Then I'm gonna try and
Well, actually,
get.
not the kitchen. I should say this is like a storeroom.
Do I see anything in there that piques my interest, like a bee in a jar or something?
No, unfortunately not. Like you can see it, you can see like a small chest right here, but that's just about it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
But
try the
unfortunately, there is like a shelf in front of this window, and it might be a
Yeah.
little difficult for you to climb it.
I'm not planning. I don't plan on entering the building really unless I have a real good reason to.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna try and sneak around to the next window and look in it.
Okay. So you can make your way over to the other retaining wall here. Give me another perception roll. Okay, so you pass. So like past like the initial feeding trough right here, there's also like another trough here.
Yeah.
As you pass by it, you notice something that it actually is very wrong. You get, as you're passing the feeding trough, you smell some rotting food and others, and
Slop.
typical like slop. But something else catches your nostrils. You smell iron.
Blood? Can I like get like an arrow and like wiggle it around in there?
Yeah, if you want. So yeah, you take out an arrow of your quill and stuff, and you just wiggle it around a little bit. It sloshes around. But yeah, the smell of iron like fills your nostrils as you swish this stuff around. And you do see that it is like a very dark, like crimson red mixed in with the browns and the greens of the rotting vegetables and stuff.
This man's killed someone. And that the red now I know what the red nose is from. Fuck, okay. I guess we're moving to the next window now that I know that this is a blood trough.
All right.
Blood trough.
There's not much I can do in here. My goal is to find the bees, not accuse a man of murder.
I mean, you could take it as evidence.
I'm gonna take the whole ass trough.
No.
It could also be the blood of an animal. You don't really know what it is.
I really don't know what blood. I know it's not a bee. It literally could be the blood of anything. Is there like any is it just blood or is there like fingers or shit like that?
You don't notice any body parts, but there is the strong scent of blood.
Just blood though. He said he was getting in the mesmery. All right. Next window.
All right, down below. Cavebeard is still, talking it up with Ragnar and Silky. And, Silky's just, trying to keep downing this drink. Ragnar, you've had probably, 2 or 3 already.
So, I'm gonna interrupt him real quick. Listen, I'm getting signals here. My lady here needs a restroom.
Oh, yes, of course. He's gonna point to the door that's right over here. He says, if you follow that room, right past it, there's a door on your right. Head down the hall. It's gonna be your first door on your left.
Thank you. Now back to our conversation.
Right. So, anyway. Clamgrad, therefore, lifts the entire table over his small little head, and then just chucks it straight at the dwarf. And straight at the orc. And everything fell apart from then on out.
Oh, jeez.
Sounds like a good story.
So Silky is going to reveal a couple of other areas of the house here. And And she's also going to reveal this hallway. And then eventually the washroom.
That is, so I don't need to worry about that. Oh, I need to try and get to that window so Silky can let me in.
Well, at this point, we could probably go ahead and say that you're making your way around to the window. And you peek your way in, and you happen to see, like Silky's very carefully, like, trying to open the doors.
Is Silky rolling it? Fuck.
Yeah, she's not doing very good. She's like, damn it.
Oh boy.
I mean, here's the thing, though. She's drinking. She could very obviously make it off being like, sorry.
You hope.
So yeah, Matt, you do eventually see Silky within the window.
Does she open that door, or?
No, she doesn't open the door.
Oh. I'm gonna try and see if this window opens.
It does not.
I'm gonna wave my hand at her.
Well, she noticed that.
Oh yeah, she does. She's gonna come on over and, just open the latch, crack the window open. Did you find anything?
Other than a pig trough full of blood? No.
Okay, that's...
Yeah, that's weird. I'm not disagreeing with that, but we don't know if it's like animal blood or human blood.
Did you get a sample?
I pull up the arrow. Hey! Blood?
Oh, Alistair, I think you did find something.
Oh, what'd I find?
This blood is magical.
What does that mean, though?
Meaning this isn't an animal's blood.
That means it's human?
It could be human, it could be it actually could be anything. But we know it's not an animal.
I guess you got a jar or something on you?
Storeroom.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go back to the storeroom and get the jar. But there's no way for Silky to open that window for me. That window might be unlocked. I haven't checked.
Well, I don't know. Can we do anything with blood?
I don't think so. We're looking for bees. I have one more window to check. You give me a minute. Let me see what's in there, and then leave this window unlocked.
Okay. And she's actually gonna go use the bathroom now.
Why am I getting a certain vibe from this? It's a certain vibe of when we first met the DM.
All right, and
I assume there's no like front window that he can see me out of. Right?
no, there's like a big mud room that's right there, so you're in the clear. This room opens, and it appears to be a children's room with nobody inside.
All right. Wait. There's
All right, wait, what?
There's a children's room, but I can assume the kids maybe work on the farm.
Well, you haven't seen any children. The room also appears to be like very well kept.
It could be like one of those sad alone dad rooms where he's like he doesn't have the kids.
His wife loved them.
Down with Ragnar now. So you guys are just still talking, shooting the shit. And Cavebeard leans on the table and he's like, "All right, Mr. Goldblossom, I have a question for you now. Where, in the entire region, did you happen to find your fiance?"
Well, that's an interesting thing. She was kind of stuck in a random town trying to get back to her farm.
Oh, she's a
And
farm
I
lass.
just, yes, she's
Hi.
a farm lass. She owns a farm not too far from here, actually.
Which one?
Do I know the farm off the top of my? I don't know it off the top of my head.
It's she did she tell you the name? No.
Oh, it's just the farm with
No,
no
it's
name.
no, it was there would have been like a little like sign that says like the nameless farm.
The nameless farm. Creative, I know.
The nameless farm.
Yeah, it's a.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that small little farm. I've
Mhm.
heard about it. Oh, I didn't know she lived up there. Interesting. Last I heard of the owner of that farm, it was just him and his dog.
Well, I can certainly say she's not a dog.
Clearly. I don't mean to be offensive or anything, but what's with the ears and tail? She appears human.
Medical experiment gone wrong.
That's a bit of a
I
sore subject for her.
apologize. I won't bring it up then. But
That's
I do wish to know, where did she get that sword of hers? I have only ever seen craftsmanship of a sword like that from the dwarves in Dandelier. She, well, being a farmhand and all, of course we pay well, but not well enough of the sword of that quality.
oh,
Wedding
that's.
gift.
I was just about to say that. It's a gift from me to her for our wedding.
Ah, now
Yeah.
that makes sense. A fine, strong lady with a weapon forged of Dandelier.
Indeed. I'm surprised you were able to make out that craftsmanship.
Ah, well, it's a much older style of craftsmanship. My father used to be a smith, and
see, that
he's
explains it.
told stories of all different kinds of old styles of craftsmanship and such. The engravings on the hilt that I happened to see reminded me of stories my father told me.
Well, to believe it or not, we fished that out of the sewer system.
Really?
Yeah, someone threw it away. It's floating around with a pile of shit. My
So you're
family are
saying you
famous.
gave your wife a pile of shit?
We called
Yes.
it the piece of shit.
My family are
Oh my.
some of hold on. Dandelier's best what's the word I'm looking for? Sanitation workers.
Oh, well, interesting. Very disrespectful to the old craftsman of that sort, then.
Yes, but now it has a new home. It's been cleaned up and
Very well
it
kept.
will never be mistreated again. It took a lot to restore it.
Oh, I can imagine that. At that point, Silky is going to come back in.
I lean in real quick. It's like, yeah, don't tell her anything about that, though.
All right. Matt.
Yo, what's up?
So after seeing, peering into the children's room, what are you doing now?
I guess I just time the break and entering.
Break and enter. All right. Oh boy.
There's one room that I can't vouch that I know what's in there.
All right. Are you breaking into the kids' room? Or no, you're going back to the window that...
I
Silky
go to the
opened.
window I unlocked that's still like slightly open that I can open quietly.
All right. You are now inside the house.
I don't have sleight of hand. God damn it. All right, time to sneak to that door.
All right. Give me a roll.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
All right. Let's see how this goes. Not great. Not bad.
You missed the DC by 1. It is a little bit more difficult than a standard block. So
Good
a DC
job.
of 15 is what you're looking for here.
Well, second I fail and back up that window.
I mean, it's an inside lock. You don't hear any alarms blaring or anything like that. You can still hear Ragnar.
Are they being
and-
super fucking loud?
Yeah, they're being super
yeah.
fucking loud.
We're dwarves. We're drinking
They-
dwarves.
yeah,
We're
they're
loud.
drinking dwarves. They're-
That's fair. So can I try again or?
yeah, go for it.
There we go.
There you go. You then
Much
just hear
better.
the click, and the door now opens.
God.
To
I need to get a level in Ranger at this point, Rogue at this point.
So now you enter the master bedroom.
All right. Anything perception check, I guess.
If you want to, yeah.
I'm looking for bees. Where are the bees, Josh?
Well, the only thing that you could see in here is just the standard dresser. You know, what appears to be like a grooming station. There's like a large comb on it, triple mirrors and such. A large like queen size bed that takes up most of the room. A couple of dressers, some drawers, and then a large chest that sits in like as a foot for the bed. There's no lock on it.
I guess I'm opening it.
All right, so inside this chest is, just a bunch of clothes and, like a couple of memoirs from what you could assume to be is the city of Dandelier. You come across a couple of pictures that shows a much younger Glorgrad with what appears to be his wife and 2 kids.
I guess you guessed it right. He is the deadbeat dad.
Yes. Fucking called it.
Thanks from the no one.
I fucking hate you.
But
Maybe something
Joking.
happened and he's not actually the deadbeat dad.
Jokes on
do-
you, my father.
you do notice that there is what appears to be a scroll at the bottom of this chest. And if you want to open it,
I would love to.
okay, give me just a minute here then. I need to actually look at your character description one more time.
My character description?
Yes.
I can't use magic.
No, I mean your story.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, so it's not you.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
It's
what?
It's not you. Okay. So you open this chest. You open up the scroll and you start reading it. The scroll reads as follows: 4,526 gold within the next 4 weeks. You know the drop-off point. Don't be late. And then you happen to notice that there is a strange symbol that, it kind of looks like an S with, like, some weird detailing on it.
All right.
You don't recognize this symbol at all.
I don't want to take the scroll. I'm gonna pull out my journal and see if I can do a quick rubbing of the symbol.
Okay.
Because I assume it's like a wax stamp or something like that.
Yes.
So that means I can theoretically get a rubbing of it.
Yes.
And on that note, GGFO!
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
And then I'm just gonna... the only place we haven't been in is the kitchen. I can't get in there, literally. Oh, what's... before I leave, I'm gonna check this little side room, I guess.
It's just a storage room.
Junk closet? Okay.
Yeah, just a junk closet.
Doesn't have the bees.
No. There's a chest in here, but there's just like food.
All right. Well, time for me to go play actor. And I'm gonna walk up to the door and knock.
Give me one more perception check when you jump out the window, though.
Got it, boss. Ooh, I'm having a great night, y'all.
21 unfortunately does not make it.
Damn it.
Bum
What?
bum bum.
I swear to God, Josh, this is the role for the bees. I'm gonna be very mad.
No, it's not. It's not the role for the beast. Don't worry. It's okay. All right, so you're playing actor now, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the door and knock.
All right, so everybody in the living room then is just going to hear a knock at the door. Cave Bear's going to look over and he says, "Huh, wasn't expecting any other guests. Excuse me then." He's going to head through the mudroom, open the door. He looks up.
Tall masked man.
He looks up at you and he says, "Good afternoon. How can I help you?"
Hi, I'm actually just the guard for Mr. Goldbottom. I'm just trying to collect him so we can be on our way back before it gets too late in the day to get home.
Oh, my apologies, sir. He gives you like a friendly tap on the arm. That would be my fault. I kept Mr. Goldbottom telling him stories and such. You know how we get.
Sir, I entrust you. You're not the first.
Very well, very well. Mr. Goldbottom, sir, your bodyguard is here. Apparently I must have kept you a little bit too long.
Oh, did it again, huh? I thank you very much for the meet.
No problem.
For the stories.
It was very nice to connect with someone.
I'm so glad we asked him about the bees. You know what? I'm gonna take this opportunity. Pardon, what was it? Mr. Cavebeard. While I have you here, whilst we were over at Phelan, he mentioned that he had a recent string of robberies. I don't know if you knew anything about that, just so we can try and figure out who it was, because I'm trying to make sure that you don't get burglarized and no one else hurts the craftsmen of the area, per Mr. Goldbottom's request.
Aye, Phelan has come by every once in a while asking if I've seen anything from his apiary, but I got my own things going on around here. I don't really have the time to pay attention to Phelan's keepings.
Perfectly fine. Thank you for your time. Thank you for keeping him entertained. How sloshed is Silky?
Silky's perfectly fine.
Okay, sweet.
Oh, nice.
My brain was gonna be and grab Silky, put her up on my back, and walk away.
No, Silky only had that one sample. Ragnar, however, you can see that there's 6 or 8 cups on the table.
Yeah, but that's standard for him.
Yeah, but no, she's perfectly fine.
All right. He's gonna give a little salute and walk out the door.
All right, so Ragnar is obviously going to shake hands with him. Silky's going to thank him for his samplings and the stories of his homeland.
I had a little bit. Oh, wait. Before we go, I had a little bit more than a sapling. How much do I owe you for the meat?
You know what, Mr. Goldbottom? I appreciated your company. Fear not at the cost.
I thank you. You have a wonderful day, sir.
I'm gonna
I
say
was fully expecting you to just hand him out platinum.
I'm gonna say just that arrow I probably wrapped loosely in cloth or something, so it still has the blood on it.
Yeah. Okay. So
all right.
let's just get the hell out of here before we just talk about what's going on.
let's go meet back at camp, I guess, at this point and see what we've all figured out. Because boy, did I find some stuff out.
Okay.
Ooh, juicy.
Spicy.
Spuzzle. All right, so I would say roughly around dinner time, everybody meets up back at camp. So yeah, you guys are, cooking up some dinner.
All right, now let's eat. Aristella, did you find anything or hear anything of note from the bees?
Well,
Well,
you go for it, KP.
no, you go first because you're the one that collected more information.
Well, other than the headache of confusion that the bees had, especially from the one colony, she shivers and shakes her head. The ones that had their queen taken from them, some were able to get a look. There's some say it's not the workers that took their queen, and that they were taller than Mr. Beekeeper.
So in that case, then it can't be Mr. Cavebeard then.
Absolutely.
And they were saying they were around my height.
So what, like 5'6", 5'7"? Like, what are we
Around-
working here?
Around 5'7".
Okay. All right. Here's what I learned from Cavebeard's estate as I walked around it. First things first, it's a very nice home. Second thing, there is a trough full of blood that has magical essence in it in his back, feeding his pigs, because one of their noses was crimson red.
Crimson red?
Oh yeah, Silky identified the blood. It's magic. It could be from a magic beast. It could be from a magic user. It could be from anything, to be honest. Just we know.
May I? Do you perhaps have a sample?
I throw you the arrow.
Warning before you
Throw pointy, sharp objects, please.
The tip of it's wrapped in cloth.
So
I
I'm
don't
just
want to
gonna-
spoil the sample, though, either.
My apologies. I'll make sure to shoot it out of my bow next time.
All right, Jacob, what are you doing to identify this blood?
Well, first of all, I will cast detect magic on it,
Magical.
Yep, indeed, it is magical.
and would I be able to determine, like, because since druidic nature, you said it's from when Silky looked at it, it's not anything of a creature.
Yeah, this is not a beast or any type of monster blood.
It's a living. It's a bipedal individuals.
So
It
if I were
was
to study it for a while, would I be able to discern, like,
just off of detect magic and its description, you are able to tell of, yes, it is magical. It was a singular source of magic, and it was a little bit more powerful than Silky, you, Aristella, the magic casters of the group. It was more powerful than you guys.
would it be similar to the Skinwalker?
No, it would be stronger.
Well, judging from this, it's looking around the room, looking at casters, including myself. It's like,
Avoiding Silky and her sword.
yeah, I would definitely have tried to avoid the sword before being blinded by it, because
You put like the sidebars up in your face, like Silky.
like, well, I can say the magic that's condensed in his blood is actually stronger than all of us, including the skinwalker we came across.
All right. Well, that's interesting. And Thricely, he's either in enormous debts or his family's being held captive.
Why do you say that?
Because I found this note which so eloquently read. I put the note back, by the way, Josh. I just jotted down
Yeah, I
what it said.
figured.
I made it my mission to not make it look like it was there.
Make it look
4,000
like you weren't ransacked.
Yeah, 4,526 gold. Within the next 4 weeks, you know the drop-off point. Don't be late. And it had this symbol, and I'm gonna pass around the journal with the symbol in it.
Do you pass it like clockwise or counterclockwise first?
Alistar's left-handed now, so he's gonna go to Xavier first.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh,
boy!
Did I get
my
it right?
gosh.
Oh
Get it right?
boy. Well, you were gonna get it right regardless. It just depends on whose reaction you're gonna be getting out of it. Rusty, you recognize this symbol.
Oh boy!
It has been many years since you have seen this specific symbol, but you know this symbol. How does Xavier
yeah.
react to seeing it?
Yeah, if you're looking at him, he like stares at it for like a long moment. Doesn't say anything. But you notice like his hands on the paper start to tighten, almost crumpling the note, and his eyes start to get a brighter red.
Hey, bud. It's very obvious you know something, but I would like my journal not to end up in the fire.
Are you okay?
I have seen this before. Many
How-
years ago, my homeland was attacked by people wearing this symbol.
I'm guessing you like pass it off to Ragnar.
Yeah.
So to Ragnar, to 8. I don't have an actual image of the symbol. I'll see if I can get that pretty soon. To Aristella, unfortunately, none of you know anything about this symbol. But when Aristella passes it to Silky, however, Silky looks at the symbol and she goes pale.
That's too. Wow, we get
Two.
Either way, I was gonna get a good reaction out of this, but I looked at this.
Yeah.
All right, Silky. I guess it's your turn to tell us why you know this symbol. I have a guess, but best you say it.
She just like deeply swallows in. It's like a gulp more or less, and she just looks at all of you. She hands the journal back to Alistair. Yeah, I know whose symbol that is.
Care to elaborate?
And amongst her character, like you notice that had this scarf that she wore all the time. Never seen her without it until now. As she unravels the scarf, and you can see on the left side of her neck is a branding of that same symbol.
Oh,
Well, someone's getting added to the murder list.
I'm so sorry, Silky.
Before my master took me in, I was a slave. That symbol and the brand is more specifically for Sven's pack. He's one of the most well-known, at least for what I've heard, he's one of the most well-known amongst the slave market.
Well,
Josh,
What's up?
how well accepted is slavery in this world?
It's frowned upon, but it still happens.
It's
We're going,
legal?
What was that?
I would
Is it legal?
suppose in certain areas.
It's illegal in a lot of places, especially on the surface, but it's more accepted in the Underdark. You do have yeah.
Yeah.
Slavery is, like I said, it's still frowned upon in the surface world, but there are some places that still partake with it, but it's very, very popular in the Underdark.
With
Do you know where we may find this person?
No.
well, obviously.
Sven, he's very scary.
Well,
He's bigger than you, and I've seen him kill people with his bare hands.
So how did you escape from him?
Oh,
It
I
doesn't
didn't.
sound like an easy.
I didn't. My master bought me.
well, that puts a whole new twist on what you've been calling him.
But he wasn't really like a
He
slave
took
master.
her out of slavery.
He rescued me.
Yeah, that's fair. I just been thinking of master like student teacher the whole time.
That's kind of the entire thing that we set up. Just not to make it weird.
Which
Fair
is
enough.
fair enough.
All right. So right now, we have a slaver group hounding Cavebeard for money for some unknown reason. We have no knowledge of where the bees are, but maybe
Make me knowledge history.
all of us or just
No,
me?
just you.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Oh my gosh,
Holy damn.
nice.
I only got a 1 in that bitch.
You missed out on a small detail, Matt.
Oh, did I? Sorry, that's my bad.
There was a picture of a family in that chest
Oh, yeah.
as well.
I forgot about that. So he totally has his family.
Oh yeah.
So, Cavebeard's being, trying to buy back his family or something. I mean, that's not something, that's pretty shit, actually. Still got the missing bees. Maybe we should go talk to Cavebeard about the whole family thing, see if we can help with that.
The thing is, though, if we try to
talk
do
about
that,
it.
then he's going to question how we know.
Got me there.
Not only that, he probably would distrust us even more after that,
All right.
and perhaps think we're in cahoots with.
Baylor.
Well,
Well, not even just Valar, but the.
Oh, it's Sven.
Yes. After all, his family's been taken hostage.
so then we either need to figure out where the spot is, or yeah, I got nothing in that case. The best I got is track him.
Well, and even that's going to be tricky because.
Like we don't know when he's going and how old that letter is.
Exactly.
Shall we bring this up to our employer?
Well, I think we can knock him off the suspect list. I think we'll say we have no reason to suspect it was your neighbor. But do you know anything? Are you?
From the information we've gathered from the bees, it rules him out.
Completely, because
No, it doesn't.
what do you mean?
Could have hired someone.
Baylor's workers are also, I assume, human.
The
Well,
other
they're
issue
they're all
is
different.
he
They're
needs-
all different types of races.
He
Yeah,
needs
but-
money and quickly.
He needs the money in quickly.
But are the bees going to be enough for that?
Some of Phalar's prized honeybees, probably. Man has a monopoly in the bee trade.
I want to head back to the estate. There's something that feels wrong about this.
Phalar's or cave bottoms.
Cave bottoms.
All right, let's go.
How do you want to go about this?
I want to take a look around the property. Look for anything magical or out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I kind of, other than things I can see, I can't really do magical seeing.
If Mr. Cavebeard is in cahoots with Sven, Sven is very, very careful. He may be a brute, but he's smart.
Most people who run organized crime are.
Do you want me to distract him while you all do your searching?
Nah, too many of us
No.
looking around.
Well, not only that, but it would be too suspicious.
That you're already
Especially for
saying
you to
that.
come back within the same day.
Well, if we do it at night. At night? You guys have the cover of darkness, and I will be just simply coming to have a drink with my new friend. And offer to pay this time.
It's too risky.
Is there anything in particular that you're looking for, Silky?
Not necessarily, but I don't want to be right.
That's not foreboding.
Right about what?
A cellar of some kind.
I didn't see any cellar doors.
It's not to say that they're not hidden.
Or invisible.
Oh yeah, I can't do
What about
anything
the
about it.
pig? The pigsty?
I mean, I didn't see any cellar doors in there either. I didn't like root around in there because it's a pigsty.
Well, yes, but there's the outer part, and then there's the actual like barn where they take shelter.
It was kind of like built into the house.
So it was like a
itself.
little awning, I assume.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Like he's just dabbling into livestock, so
Okay.
he doesn't have anything made for it.
Okay.
All right, well, Silky, if we want to go back, we gotta wait for dark, and then we gotta sneak around.
All right. And thus,
Oh,
Can any of you see in the dark?
nope.
I can.
I believe I can.
I have Low light vision.
I have a good nose.
Woo! None.
Okay.
All right, and back to the estate we go.
I can see in the dark up to 60 feet.
I can't.
I'm gonna buy those goggles so I can see in the dark. All I want. So are we looking for an exterior cellar or an interior cellar?
Probably exterior.
All right. Well, follow me. I know the best route around this place.
Of course, I need stealth rolls at this point.
Woo!
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there goes all my luck.
I'm not gonna say shit. I'm not gonna say shit. I just know it.
Yep, that's what I expected.
Yep.
It's not
And the
a
two
one.
damn.
We're shit at
Not-
this.
Okay,
We are bad
the
at this.
non-stealthy ones. Back the fuck off.
I just rolled.
watch.
I just rolled bad.
I'm just gonna keep watch. Let's put it like that. I'm gonna keep watch.
Fair enough. I'm actually gonna throw on some spooky music.
Spooky.
I wish you could still stream through Spotify.
Spotify.
All right, so Alistair, Ragnir, and Aristella, you guys rolled high enough to where you guys can get around the place. We could say
Alright.
8, Xavian, and Silky are staying back a little bit.
All right, guys. If you have the ability to look with magic eyes, use that, I guess.
All right, so Matt, which way around the house are you going first?
We're gonna go the reverse of what I went around the first way.
So up this way first?
That way, we start closest to him and end furthest away if we find shit in the backside.
Fair enough. Okay. So, Ragnir, the first 60 feet up to the start of the tree, you guys don't see anything.
I'm gonna say we're following a very strict. Dun 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 dun. We're
Right.
hugging this house, this edge.
Okay. So, as you guys make your way, around the house and then get to this area here, Alistair is explaining, okay, so the pig pen's right here, the window that I broke into is right there, yada yada. And then whoever is using Detect Magic the second time,
I can use that as many times as we need, so...
okay,
Read magic.
that's read magic. But
Yeah.
regardless,
I can read it.
Ragnir, right before you turn the corner on this house, you notice that there is a small little blip of magic right there.
I turn at it, and I stare at it.
This is illusion magic.
Boop,
You
boop.
I guess I'm following you.
Meanwhile, everybody down here suddenly sees Ragnir just, walk on over.
Hey, message.
Message. Illusion magic. I found illusion magic. Get your ass over here.
Who are you saying that to?
You can point to as many people as.
One creature a level.
One creature
creature
per
level.
level. I'm only level 1, so Silky's getting that.
Oh,
Ooh, that's weird.
Her message?
What?
Yeah, it's one person per level.
Yeah, one creature per level. It says right there in targets.
I'll say KP, when you had it last time, you
Oh.
had.
Yep.
All right, I assume we open the cellar.
All right, so yes, this does turn out to be a hatch that was actually very well camouflaged and hit with a very, very, basic illusion spell to help it look a little bit more natural in the grass.
Yeah, I can't do anything against magic. I get like natural camouflage. I'm sold. I got that shit.
All right,
I assume
so
we're going down.
if you guys are headed on down, I need everybody to make me perception rolls.
Is it dark?
Oh
is-
no!
It is dark, yes.
Okay, so
No.
-2 and then minus forever whatever it is for being in the dark.
Hey, Alistair, I guess what's ready to update for me?
What?
The fucking graphics driver. Here's the thing, he just got his update today, so he's fine. I'm just now getting the information for
Yeah,
my
I'm just
update.
now getting it as well.
Oof.
Yes.
Okay,
So,
are we going to
Can we-
need the crow or Peep?
Pete's coming with.
Peep is coming
we-
with.
can we assume that there's nothing down here and I can turn on a lantern?
That's what the perceptions are for. KP, do you need your crow?
My raven, yes.
Your raven, okay.
It's my familiar, so yeah.
Okie dokie. Alright, so we're gonna come to... Did I turn Fog of War on? I did.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey.
Okay, so you guys make your way down the cellar steps into what turns out to be a small cavern. And with your perception checks, 8, Alistair, everybody except Xavian, you guys happen to catch Silky, like, her ear twitches.
You okay, Silky?
There's
Yeah,
something down
just-
here.
Now of all times, my ear decides to start hurting. And then
We hear
suddenly,
anything?
you guys start to hear voices. It appears to be the sound of just a couple of people just talking. As they're just like splashing around in the water. You enter this room. The cavern appears to be opening up more on this side over here. But you can't actually see like what's over this way.
Can we kill them? Like, I know he said no one dies,
No,
but
we
also
can't.
like,
No, we can't shed blood.
but these guys aren't in the
Hold
contract.
on. Give me a second and let me see what.
1 second.
You guys are into the cavern. I just don't have enough room to put you guys here.
We can always knock him out.
That's what we're gonna have to do.
All right.
Do you
Does
think
anybody
making
have anything?
Hmm?
Does anybody have anything that can make people go to sleep?
I could give him a dirt nap by making the dirt fall on top of him.
No!
What about that? What about that thing you used to knock the ghost guys unconscious?
Oh yeah, I do have that.
I'm so glad I remembered
Oh
you
my
have color.
God.
I'm so glad I remembered you have color spray.
Hold on. Let's see. So are they? Yeah, they're within 30 feet of each other. So I would. Which way are we coming from? This bottom part?
Yeah, from down below.
Uh,
They're just like walking along and like patrolling the area.
okay, I'd wait until a moment when they pass each other,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd spray them with color spray.
All right, throw that up. All right, will saving throws.
Now they have a 17 to beat because of spell specialist.
Ooh. So, one of them passes out, but the other one made the save.
Fuck.
If they make the save, what happens?
It negates.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, if I can get
Clobber
within
'em.
touch range, I can daze them. But
All right.
So,
There's only-
boom, color spray happens. You know, the one guy just drops to the ground. The other one just it's just the fuck was that?
you know what? I'm just gonna run up and tackle him.
Give me a CMB versus his CMD check. Grapple. Oh, ruh raggy.
Yeah, I feel like I dive right over him.
You managed to run right up to him and like bear hug him, but he manages to catch his footing and he's like, "Hey, who the fuck are you?"
Get him now. Do that thing.
I think at this point, I'm actually gonna use.
Go to sleep now.
I don't have a sleep thing.
Fuck it, we're going for a chokehold.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna do a
You
attack.
said you have days. I'm holding the man.
yeah, but that's not gonna knock him out.
It will
Alright.
make it easier.
It'll
Yeah.
make it easier.
I'm putting the man in the chokehold.
Well, you don't have him. You don't have him grappled at the moment. It's
Who
oh
wants to
boy.
come over here and help me grapple this guy? Xavian?
Go on, big man.
Hold on a
Turn
second.
order.
Hold on a second here.
Yeah, I know.
So, can Silky 8, Xavian, or Aracella do anything?
What's going on? Sorry.
You guys were spotted by the guards.
Oh boy.
One is unconscious right here. The other one, Alistair failed to grapple.
Um.
Chokehold.
Yeah. I'm gonna charge in, see if I can't grapple him.
Do it.
All right.
Full on like diving this guy.
That's what I tried to do. I tried to tackle him. I'm like putting my hand in front of his mouth.
Go ahead, roll me CMB.
Your character's a less strong than mine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a full blown like speared straight to the ground.
Fucking
I would
body him.
Alistair's like on top, like laying on him. You're in the back in the chokehold.
All right, so both Xavian and the guard are now prone on the ground.
I thought they were supposed to be joking him out, not fucking the guy.
that's the thing. Rusty, Xavian is only trained in like actual like fighting. Chokeholds are not a thing that he is very well aware of. So,
It's like full on.
and it's like that is also a feat. So,
Oh, what chokeholds?
give me a heal check to
Oh, boy.
to make sure that you're not cutting off his airway, but you're cutting off his circulation to his brain. You know what? Okay, yeah. Yep, you can definitely see him. He's breathing. He's just like
Alistair is totally like talking him through it.
just
Lower.
No, do not just instantly collapse his windpipe.
No. A little higher. There we go.
there we go. Just,
you could just hear the muffled sounds of him. It's just like until finally you just see his eyes roll and just
So it's Xander, this guy, Alistair like straddling on top with his hands in front of his mouth. I just kind of look up at the group and give you a thumbs up. You can't see my face, but it definitely looks like I have a shit-eating grin.
Okay, so yes, the guy eventually does go unconscious.
And now we tie them up. Alistair's gonna tie them up.
All right, now everybody is in the area. So, congrats, you avoided combat for right now. At this point, you guys can also see a little bit more into the cavern here. So this actually appears to have a gate, like an iron gate, or an iron door, I should say, that has a lock on it.
Oh, do we have to go all the way around the one side, get the key from the boss, and then come back out the other side?
That or check their pockets.
Skyrim.
There also is a curved path that goes further up. All right, so these guys are tied up, just slumped against the corner.
Do we want to go further down, or do we want to go the high path or the low path here?
Do either of them have a key?
No, none of them have a key.
All right.
Is
What
the
kind of
gate
weapons are they
locked?
holding?
They just have like regular leather armor. One has a buckler, and they both have short swords.
Okay. Yeah.
So what do you do?
Well, we could either go left or right.
You can try and pick the lock on the door over here, or you can head down the cavern this way.
I can't actually pick locks, so...
Well, hold on.
You think you have something?
Well, it would be.
If anybody wants to
What-
try the lock, Silky's gonna cast light.
So here's the question.
What, sleight
Yeah.
of hand, Josh?
It would be a sleight of hand check, yes.
This doesn't.
Failure. Sorry.
Would I be
I-
able to use this?
Dimensional blade.
What?
Ability uses a part of his move action, draw action.
Oh, fucking dimensional slide.
Oh, is this your teleport thingy?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it is.
But can I teleport more than one person?
No.
Probably
it's,
not.
It's only
But
you.
you might be able to unlock it from the other side.
Yeah, it's only you. But with Silky's light, you can like peer into the little keyhole that's there and say, "Oh, okay, you can see the area. Therefore you can just whoop, slip right through."
All right, I'm gonna attempt to do that to see if I can't
Just
unlock it from the other side.
Just slip through the crack like.
All right, so yeah, you just whoop, right through the door, and you grab the. Actually, there's nothing to grab onto because there's no handle on the inside.
Oh,
Did anybody try moving the gate?
It's a door. It's an iron door. Let's just say it's an iron door.
I'm gonna go look ahead.
You're not...
Just the collective just sigh and facepalm from Xavier.
back. Get back over here.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
So, does Ragnar have dark vision or low light?
No.
Oh boy.
Oh, he has
Oh,
low light. He has low light.
Oh, he has low light. Okay.
Yeah.
So this can allow you to see a little bit further into the cave, into the
I'll
cavern.
be
Now.
right back really quick. I just need something to eat real quick.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So you walk through like this little puddle that's here because it's a damp cavern and there's little puddles all over the place, and you can suddenly hear voices coming from the other side, from over up here.
I would instantly stop in my tracks and walk back towards the gate. I got scared.
Oh, you scaredy.
And just whoop.
Yep. So yeah, there's people up that way. I don't know how many. I heard voices. That was terrifying.
Well,
But exciting.
Alistair's gonna check out the other direction.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
God fucking damn it.
Okay.
I did blow a lot of luck earlier on the stealth mission.
Stealth.
What the hell's happening to Rusty?
He broke.
Okay. So moving your way, through the cavern.
Hey, my first rodeo of sneaking around abandoned encampment, but I don't like it nonetheless.
Ragnar's like hyperventilating. He's just like exciting.
In through your nose, out through your mouth. Stop making noise.
All right.
I guess I'll roll.
You're a,
All good.
yeah. You're a goddamn.
Oh boy,
woman.
here we go.
Oh
boy.
my god.
Looking at Alice is gonna look around. You're a goddamn woman giving labor. He hoo hoo he hoo.
All right. So, Alistair, you are good to come all the way up to this corner here.
It's a trick for preventing hyperventilation. It's not my problem that it's effective. Alright, perception, or do we just see things?
Well, in front of you, you see another iron door. And to your left is a continuation of the cavern.
Why am I up front? I can't see in the dark. Someone who is be in the front. I switch spots with
Fine.
Xavier.
I like pick him up, turn him or turn around, and set him down and step forward.
I hate the fact you can do that.
You just got manhandled. How do you feel?
I feel disgusted, but also amazed.
Copy.
Out.
Focus. Focus.
Sorry. Yeah, but what Silky said.
Well, I can see another iron gate.
Look around the corner.
Yeah, I look around the corner.
Okay, down the corner you see another hallway.
All right. Well, we're gonna try this one.
Sleight of hand.
Why do I feel like this is like fun? Oh,
Whatever you're using to pick the lock breaks.
It was literally just like a little piece of like a broken arrowhead or something.
Yep, it's just breaks right off.
Well, I never expected much of that. Anyway.
Inside the keyhole.
They can use them.
Well, you prevented a escape.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, why do I have a feeling though this is like funneling us to somewhere we really don't want to be?
But here's the
Rusty,
thing.
Rusty, down this hallway, you very, very faintly, you hear, what the fuck was that?
Ah, shit. I like motion for Alistair to come back.
He most definitely does.
And I'm gonna press myself against the wall and see if I can see anyone
Whoops.
come around the corner.
You actually do. See a little guard just like squeeze his way through this rock formation here.
What does this guard look like?
Kind of similar to the other guys that were in the front.
Does he look like he can see in the dark, or?
He is carrying a small little lantern.
Okay.
So he can't.
So let's see here. Alice, No, not Alistair. Where is Xavian? Xavian's stealth 14.
Mm-hmm.
He thankfully doesn't see you.
And do we prep for another chokehold?
That's how I'm thinking.
I'm like whispering into your ear how to do a chokehold.
So he's coming up to the door.
Right. So pretty much wherever he gets to right there, I am charging, pinning him to the wall.
Yep, and I have like a fistful of like rags of shit to stuff in his mouth.
Okay.
So
DMB.
where you get there.
Damn.
Oh boy.
Are
Uh-oh.
we rolling?
CMB.
Oh boy.
Well,
Okay,
that's
no one will hear him scream.
slightly better. So yeah, he's a little caught off guard. He's just like, oh god, there are people here.
Fist, a mouthful of rags.
Oh, you both have an 18 to your AC. God damn, he like swings wildly at you guys with his sword. He doesn't end up hitting you guys though.
That's fine with us.
So I'll give you guys one more chance.
All right, here we go. Great.
Oh no.
Can I run up to assist him?
If you want to.
Okay, I will run up to assist.
I'm ready for 8 to blow this out of the water.
I know, right?
Hey, at least
Get up, Pete. Go for the ankles.
So as you guys are like struggling with this guy, you know, he manages to reach up, grab Alistair's hand, get the rags out of his mouth. Like he trips over 8 and he splashes in the water, but he manages to yell out like at the top of his lungs, "Intruders!
Head in the water!
Just fucking just push his head straight back down to the water.
Intruder! Intruders!"
This is going about as well as I expected.
Okay.
Hey, listen. We're very hard trying to adhering to the no one dies rule.
All right.
But I really don't think these
I need initiative now.
guys pertain to the no one dies rule.
God, I hope not. Oh, because I'm gonna do something I'm gonna regret.
Alright, non-lethal attacks, everybody. We just knocking people the fuck out.
What would you consider non-lethal?
Ones that don't kill people?
Don't kill.
Severe mangling, though, is perfectly fine.
That's not what I meant.
No, remember what Phalar said. No blood.
What do you want us to do here, Silky? We're up shit creek without a paddle.
Well, it won't be their blood.
Yeah, it might be ours.
More like their future generations.
I don't like the sound of that.
Because as soon as 8 says that,
Go for the balls!
I activate Metal Fist from my metal domain.
Oh no.
As a swift action, you can turn your fist into metal for 1 round, allowing you to make an unarmed strike that deals 1d6 points of bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning plus your strength.
It says I have no modifier right now. It's just straight up 1d6. So I'm just gonna roll.
Just feedback this man's nuts.
I'm just gonna roll my quarterstaff attack because 1d6 and it's off the strength right now. So.
All right. Nope. You see a couple of sparks come off of the rocks as your fist just collides with it.
Hey, where's this guy in the AC order, by the way?
Very bottom.
Oh, good. We can do so much more then. Is he prone still, by the way?
Yes,
Yes.
he is.
Just knockabout. Just knockabout.
I'm also going to say, Xavian and you are also prone as you're trying to
Yeah, we're very
just
much
wrestle
prone.
this guy.
Not this
Go
guy.
to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Rusty.
Don't think of
All
your
right.
future generation. I'm sorry.
No, wait. What did you automatically land? Because he's prone.
No, you don't
No,
automatically.
he still
land.
has
You
he still has an AC of 10.
He's going
You
for
get a +2.
I get a +2. That's
Yeah,
not
he gets a +2, but he still doesn't hit a 10.
Yeah.
How do I know my fucking combat roll's gonna suck?
All right, Rusty, what do you got?
Give me just one moment. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to continue grappling this guy, see if I can't.
All right, CMB.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I just get elbowed in the face.
Severity.
Your nose is broken.
Yes, you grappled.
I'm still on top of him too, bitch. He ain't moving that easily.
No, he's just gonna give you a swift punch to the face. Oh yeah, that was a swift punch. Jesus Christ. 5 points of damage as he gets
Fuck,
a really
man.
good shot across your jaw.
We weren't expecting it.
She tried to punch me in the dick.
This man is also like fight or flight right now.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah,
panicking. He is panicking. Ragnar,
Alright.
you're up.
Right here. Fuck out.
I'm enjoying this.
Unfortunately, Rusty, grapple maneuvers take up your entire turn.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Like, Ragnar, you can barely make out what's going on. just by the glow, the very dim glow of the lantern that is like laying right there.
Mage hand, shove his head under the water deeper.
I don't think Mage Hand's strong enough to do that.
Can
No,
move 5 pounds. Oh, okay.
no, the average human head is 8 pounds.
Yeah, man. Brains weigh a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Have you never listened to 40-pound head? Come on.
Come on now.
Okay, then
Yeah,
I'll
come on,
cast
come on, dude.
Daze on the guy.
Days. Okay. Will save of a DC 14, and it clouds the mind of a humanoid creature with 4 more fewer hit dice, which he definitely has. So that creature takes no actions. Oh, he just can't take an action. Oh, God. Okay. Can I make the will save? I rolled a 4. He fails.
Woo!
He's just,
Alright, so he is dazed and prone right now.
get,
Go to sleep,
get
go
him.
to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Bitch, just go to sleep.
Alright, nighty night, Mr. Guard here.
Drag him out of the water. Tap.
I drag him out of the water and tie him up. Someone owes me a lot of rope, by the way.
Alright, KP, you're up. Or is she not back yet?
She is not back yet.
Okay.
So, Well, this guy is out now, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
So she's just gonna move up. Or
Alrighty. Yeah, Sulky's just gonna do the same thing. She's just gonna move up a little bit. Alright. Meanwhile. Down the hallway, you guys can see a couple more people start coming around the corner.
Man, how I wish I was a monk. So we's about to have a brawl.
Oh,
yeah,
trust me.
we are about to have a brawl.
So
Trust me.
you see these two guys pull out bows.
Fuck.
Alrighty, let's see. Jacob, I am hitting you, and I am also hitting Silky. Silky is going to be taking 5 points of damage. And Jacob, you are taking 3. Then upon taking your damage, it is your turn.
Charge.
This is a gap right here that you do have to squeeze through.
Oh boy.
Listen, at this point, it's going to be the chaos of running through this place, chokeholding, tying up, and continuing that pattern.
Yeah. Kind of.
Alright, I'm gonna head on through. Which... Get about there then. Sadly, I don't have anything that can reach right now.
Fortunate. Rusty?
I need to buy myself a whip.
Alright. I am prone, so I am going to get up.
15 feet of your movement. Or half your movement.
I'm actually going to use my action to help Matt up.
Oh, my hero.
Okay, Matt, you are now standing.
I got a thing I can do. Once it's my turn, kind of.
Alrighty. You're not going to move, Rusty?
I will move right here.
Okay. Ragnar, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna move up. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I'm gonna put these two in a hole.
Okay.
They are now in a 5-foot hole.
Expeditious Excavation.
This spell is going to become the bane of
You can put one of them in a hole.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put one in a hole and bury the other one.
Well, no, you can only do this ability once per turn,
Yeah.
and it's only going to affect one of them. Because again, squares are 5 foot.
All right.
So which one?
Let's go with the top one.
Top one. Okay, he is now in a hole and prone because he fails the saving throw.
Nice. Oh, that's what I could do. Okay. Hold on. The earth excavated by this spell ordinarily disperses harmlessly across the spell's range, but you may choose to throw it up in the air. The cloud provides concealment to any creatures in the square and all adjacent squares for 1 round. They can't see in, they can't see out.
Ooh, okay.
I knew there was a reason why I wanted to use it.
Alright, Matt, your turn.
Can I bob and weave my way into tackling that guy with a full run?
Not with a full run.
Yeah, I can't technically take a bull rush and go into a CMD.
No, because you have to use 10 feet of your movement to squeeze through this hole right here.
Yeah.
Only 4.
How far does doing a charge give you?
It doesn't charge. Isn't that double?
The charge, it has to be a continuous movement.
Ah.
But because of the narrow space right here, he can't do
Okay.
that.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I don't want to do what my other idea was now, so we're just gonna fucking run in there and get in his face. Full action is the run. I'm just gonna be right up in this bitch's face. You know what? Actually, I'm going in the hole. I'm just gonna dive on top of this man.
Fucking dolphin dive down into that hole.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
All right, Aracella.
She can't see into there, so she can't really do any of her spells. So,
No, she can never. Oh, does she not have dark vision?
she does have dark vision, but
Then yeah,
I thought
she can. No, she can see him.
There's
Okay.
a cloud of dust. They
Yep.
have concealment. They have concealment to the cloud of dust that I threw up. That's what he's getting at.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, no.
So yeah, she's gonna move up and stay over here.
At least we're not getting shot.
But she will actually ready an action to cast a spell if it becomes available where she can see one of them.
Ooh. Ready action.
Well, in that case, then Silky is going to run up to 8. She is going to touch, I'm guessing, like the top of her staff or something, and then boom, light.
Yay, lights!
So now everybody can see.
Not me, the ranged character just running up in the face of our enemies.
I mean, because you're already in their base, so.
I mean, hey man, we're trying to do this without killing them. So
Yeah, no, I mean, when it comes to like martial combat prowess, it's probably you, and then like you're like, I was trained by the military, and I'm like, I'm a street rat and learned how to live.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I was
25,
actually not
30,
trained by the military.
Oh, is he ducking away? Fuck
Yeah,
that guy.
that guy's ducking away. The other one, like on the ground, is trying to swing at you, but unfortunately he is missing.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
So 8,
Alright.
your turn.
I walk through. Squeeze
Okay.
through.
Go around me, I got this.
So
I have to
8.
use 10 to get through, so.
So 8. Give me a second here, because you are gonna open up a little bit more of the cavern here. Most importantly, seeing
Another guard.
this guy here who has an arrow trained on the entrance with a held action.
I'm shocked you
Christmas.
didn't. I'm shocked you didn't see me.
Well, you just dove right into the hole.
That's true. I told you.
Yeah, you dove into the hole.
He
I went
unfortunately has a clear sight on 8, but
Well, are we still in the dust concealment there?
8
Like he's-
is still in the dust concealment.
yeah, he's gonna miss anyway.
Yay! Hey, keep that arrow. I want it.
Okay.
If I don't get to pay for arrows, I'm not paying for arrows.
All right, so Jacob, what are you doing?
You got, anything,
I.
you got anything that ensnares, tangles?
No, I don't.
God damn it! What kind of druid are you?
Why is that my exact thought?
I'm sorry. I only have 2 prepared spells for level 1. I'm sorry. I don't have that high of a
I'm
charisma, but wisdom or charisma, one of the 2.
Wisdom.
Doesn't even know what he's casting off of. What the hell is this?
Curse.
What a shabby druid.
I'm sorry. This is technically my first time playing a druid, bitch.
So-
Excuses.
so what we doing?
Excuses.
Not that much I can do right now, sadly.
Okay,
So I'm
Xavier.
just gonna. Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We're trying to make
Yeah.
people go to sleep.
We're a little chaotic right now.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
I
Go
don't
to
even
sleep.
see where we're at on the map here. There we go.
Trying to make people go to sleep.
I wish I could drag the map.
And I am going to jump over the hole, and I think that's as far as I can get.
KP, depending on the
Alrighty.
UI you have, if you use the if you go one below your mouse and you see the hand, you can drag the map.
Out of curiosity, because I'm a small creature, do I have to squeeze through here?
Are you a small creature or are you medium sized?
Nope, I'm medium. Why are dwarves medium? Alright.
If you were a small creature, yes, you can just slip through here, no problem. But since you are medium, 10 feet of your movement instead.
Dwarves are medium because they're not tall, but they have.
They
a
are
girth.
wide.
Fucking wide loads.
They are wide.
You got big hips.
And they do not lie. Shakira, Shakira.
With that, I'm going to cast Daze on the guy in the hole.
Oh, this poor dude.
I'm on top of him, just yelling, "Go to sleep."
Nope. I rolled a 5. He fails.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Alistair, you're in the hole with this guy.
Good sleep.
Buddy, my bench. Nope.
I mean, he can't do anything. He's completely dazed, so
Sleep.
So yeah, go to sleep.
he's asleep.
And he's being tied up.
Are you hog tie him?
They're all hogtied, man.
Oh my god.
It's
Whoops.
the only way to tie a person safely.
I'm just gonna move him over here so he's out of the way.
Now I'm in a hole.
Yes,
You are at all.
All right, so KP, this right here is a tight squeeze. It's gonna take up 10 feet of your movement.
Okay.
So, can we just do the entire campaign with no killing?
That would be an interesting challenge.
That would be
I would be a
Uh,
brawler at that point.
You also
I would
do,
switch-
Yeah.
you also do happen to notice there is an arrow in Silky's shoulder.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that. Yeah. Forgot Silky got fucking.
I got done with the arrow too.
No,
Let
you
me
didn't get
see
domed.
what
It
I
missed
can-
you.
Earlier.
No, let's... Break off the head.
No.
Tell to bite real hard and rip it out.
No, you've got to break off, push it through, break off the head, then pull it out. Pulling it back through is actually makes the wound worse.
It makes it much worse.
Oh, I'm well aware.
Bastard.
Well, we don't exactly have anything to, stop the bleeding anyway. So right now the arrow is best left alone.
That, you know what? You got me there, KP.
Just shove some rags in there.
Do you have any on hand
Most of mine are being shoved
that
in
are
the mouth.
sterilized?
Yeah, that's what, most, of mine
I'm
are
about to
being,
feel like I can make some.
most of mine are being shoved in the mouths of
Our victims.
victims.
Anyway,
Yep.
let's just move along here, guys.
Yeah.
Now we play next campaign. We play superheroes campaign, where all of our characters can only do non-lethal damage.
All right, Silky's gonna make her way through the hole.
Yeah, Aristella is gonna.
Just move
Get
up
over
a
here.
little bit.
I don't even know where to.
Like she would be able to make it to here. She's not gonna be able to. Oops. Right there. She... All right, yeah, that works. All right. Anyway, Dude Bro's turn. Where we can see Xavian, 8, and now Silky. Do. Hello.
That is far too many for us to tackle.
Oh boy.
I-
8 and Xavian. You are getting hit.
I'm going to say we should probably retreat and speak with.
What kind of duck in this mess?
Xavian, You are taking 4 points of damage.
I just don't know how much
And-
longer our luck is gonna hold out here.
8. You are taking 2.
That is a great point, KP. A very good point.
And this guy is gonna come up to Xavian. And swing with his short sword. For 4 more points of damage. Alright,
Yeah, I'm not looking too hot.
Jakob.
Alright, and I'm gonna shoulder pat Xavian. Heal up 7.
How you looking?
How you looking?
The
A
arrows,
lot better.
the arrows just pop out of his shoulder. You see the wounds close up a little bit. The guy in front of him just looks at this happening, looks up at Xavian. He's like, "Oh shit!"
Please
Go to
get to me.
sleep!
I am going to attempt to grapple the guy in front of me. Wow.
Yeah, that's a failure.
Where is the sage? I need the sage.
Do I need to send you the Sage's macro too?
Yes.
Ragnir.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 5-foot step in. All right. I see London, I see France. I see blood in your underpants. Morningstar. I have bludgeoning damage, so I can do non-lethal, but I miss.
Yeah. Right. Alistair, you're in a hole.
I'm out of the hole.
You are out of the hole. 5 foot of your movement.
Yep. And now I'm going to train my bow and use these things that I didn't think I would need to use just yet.
Blunt arrows.
Nice.
Let's go.
Wait a minute. I'm getting PTSD.
You had blunt arrows this entire time.
I didn't want to just start shooting arrows. It makes noise.
I think we're a little past the making noise point.
I'm well aware, but I couldn't shoot an arrow into a dust cloud. All right, I'm going for the guys down the hall.
All right. Which one are you hitting first?
The guy with the bow.
They both have bows.
The one on the left.
One on the left. Okay. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning non-lethal.
Yep. Now remember, to knock creatures unconscious in Pathfinder ruling, you have to deal damage equal to double their maximum HP.
I got 10 of these things. No, I got 9.
All right.
It's not like we can find rocks.
Aristella, your turn.
Hey, do that thing where you make them, like, suffocate? Because it'll just knock them unconscious.
No, it doesn't just knock them unconscious.
It kills them.
I
If
thought
they go unconscious, it kills them. Otherwise, they have to sit there and like mentally tell themselves to breathe.
All right. Can't you just turn off a hex?
As yet, I don't get hexes till level 2.
I didn't know what this thing was, to be honest. Was it a spell?
Oof.
Oopsie.
My hands are tied here.
Is
I
it a-
don't have a lot of options,
Is
guys.
it a concentration spell? Is it a concentration spell? If you don't know where to look that up, just put it in chat.
It's a
Yeah, just throw it in chat.
necromancy.
Yep, throw it in chat.
It is. No, it's not a concentration.
Okay.
Nope, it just happens.
So you will kill the target. Okay. You can't dispel it. If it was concentration, you could have dispelled it.
Yeah.
If you just want to pass your turn, you can
It
still
says
pass.
concentration right there. What are you guys talking about?
Wait,
It says
where?
concentration right underneath duration 1 hour.
Oh yeah, there it is. Lol.
Yeah. So
I
it is
love
a
how we just all,
concentration.
I love how we all ignore that.
We just completely ignored that.
That's in bold letters.
So in other words, you can cast a spell, basically choke someone out, and cancel it before it kills them.
But the thing is, it doesn't do anything if they're conscious.
Yeah.
As long as it's conscious and able to take physical action, its breathing is fine and able to function normally. If it is ever
Oh.
unconscious, including sleeping or unable to take physical actions, it stops breathing and begins to suffocate.
Yeah, so this is
Okay.
basically a peaceful death option.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm going
My
to target this one with.
No, that
Itching.
one's tied out.
Yeah,
Quick,
this
go
this
back.
one this one is
Oh, sorry.
unconscious.
I'll target that one then.
Oh, that one. Okay.
With itching.
Will negate.
Hey, there you go.
Oh god.
He is unfortunately going to pass the will save.
Damn it.
Good try though.
Trust me,
Hey,
we're all
okay.
having problems here.
All right, Silky, what's your plan?
I try to be helpful, and I'm not good at this, guys.
Go. We
Yeah,
are
I'm not
in an up shit creek without a paddle situation here, y'all.
Nope. Unfortunately, she misses with her sword.
That thing does bludgeoning damage because you can't pull it out of the sheath. Wait, I thought you said the AC what their AC was 10.
No, it's
No,
not.
that was because he
No.
was pro.
Yeah, it was
Prone.
because he was prone.
Oh, that's true. All right, this is about to get painful.
Okay, who am I targeting here? Let's go ahead and target Xavier and Silky.
What if we don't? Like, just hear me out. No.
How about we don't? Well, both of them are getting hit. To your request, I deny it. Holy
What?
shit.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
Silky
God.
is taking 3 points of damage. And
Sorry, Rusty.
Xavier is taking 7.
Hey,
Oh
you know
boy.
the health you just got back?
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
I just healed to 7.
So now there's another arrow in Silky's shoulder, and one hit Xavier right in the stomach.
Merry
8.
Christmas. Here's another arrow.
Right. Because, okay. Yeah, this fucker.
I just want to point out, Silky rolled max damage.
Yeah, that fucker. Bludgeoning non-lethal. Bonk.
Well, you hit, but you unfortunately don't confirm.
I don't confirm.
But that is the first bit of damage he has taken.
It just fucking.
Xavier.
Alright, if we're using weapons,
Blood
no,
side,
I-
blood side, blood side, blood side.
yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, no,
One
I-
side with blunt objects. But yeah, non-lethal.
You're gonna tell Ragnar duck.
Pretty much.
Oh, this poor
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
is getting hit with the blunt side of a freaking earthbreaker directly into the side of the wall.
Oh,
Yeah, he's. Oh yeah, he's out.
Isn't an earthbreaker just a blunt object in general?
Well, mostly. It does have like little studs to help focus the force of the impact.
Hey, listen, man. We tried going without weapons as long as we could.
I mean, yeah, at that point, Rusty, Xavier just pulls out his earthbreaker and just jabs it in his face.
Just kind of the like the Thor gets Mjolnir and just goes.
Yeah. So
I
he's
think
out.
Now might be a good time to retreat, regroup, heal up.
8. You are now able to see a little bit into this cavern now. You don't see any more guys.
I only see these two.
Put him in the hole.
Into a hole?
I only had one spell of that.
Ah, damn it.
Ooh,
The hole's
unfortunate-
already there. We can just put him in the hole with the other guy.
Can't exactly
Well-
move people.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
tingling in that fun.
And I'm going to Morningstar.
Are you right?
Oh,
No, I'm not.
roll
Are you
me,
right?
roll me severity.
Knocked yourself out.
Oh, that's not good. Cody, your Morning Star is over here now.
Did you
Yeet.
just get parried?
Hey, Ragnar, how's your fisticuffs?
Yes. No.
And you guys can now see the rest of this cavern here. And it is just these two guys left.
Hey, for getting through most of this, chokeholding 4 of them.
I mean, we were going as long as we could.
All right, Alistair, you're up.
Darrows!
Same guy on the left.
Yep, same guy on the left.
So Ragnar sees an arrow fly over his head, hits this guy square in the forehead, and he is out.
You just get a thumbs up from Alistair in the back.
I return the thumbs up. You could see tears in my eyes.
KP, your turn.
Alright, I suppose I'll have to move up here.
Hit him with a stick. Hit him with a stick.
I can't reach him with a damn stick here.
You could throw the stick.
Throw it.
I am not
Throw it.
throwing my stick. You think I have hand-eye coordination?
But it's a stick.
The stick. Throw it the stick. Fetch bud.
We
God,
shall
just imagine the
try
day I fucking
the
throw
itch
the
again.
Earthbreaker at someone.
The itch,
Hey,
itching curse.
Itch
He
is a
saves
BB.
19 on the die.
Never mind then. I give up on the itch.
You should see a doctor about that.
Yeah.
Silky's gonna come over to Xavier and poke him in the shoulder and say, "Hey, do you mind if you take over a little bit?" Heal 4.
Yay.
Hey, all things considered,
So this guy is going to drop his bow and draw his sword. Ragnar, you have an AC of 13. I am hitting you.
Yeah.
why are the people with the most armor the ranger and like not
6 points of damage.
Okay.
Silky's got good armor too.
Yeah, Silky has AC of 17.
Yeah. I've yeah, I can see shit.
I'm a mage. I should have good armor.
8, you're up.
Okay. I am gonna and here 5-foot step in.
In fact, to be
Oh
honest, I
my
should be
fucking
casting
god.
Yeah, unfortunately you miss.
I am sad, guys. My ramen's all gone.
No.
Oh,
Not the ramen.
All right, Xavier.
I know, I actually made ramen and I haven't had ramen.
Non-lethal damage. I'm calling it now.
Oh, this poor guy.
Oh,
Oh no. Severity roll, please.
Wow, there's my second nat 1.
go for the balls.
Oh
That was for Cody.
boy.
Pick him up.
Oh
fuck.
no.
We about to knock someone else. out.
So who did you knock me out?
Given the angle of the swing, it's
Yeah.
probably an 8.
Given the angle of the swing, Ragnar, you are now unconscious on the ground.
The dude sees it coming, dunks, and ran here and just gets it.
Gets it in the face. Just all I hear is a dink. It's like
Okay, so Ragnar's unconscious.
I only got 6 of these left. Nope.
Unfortunately,
The whizzes.
whizzes right by, connecting with the wall in the back. KP, Also, Blanc, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Heated combat of D&D.
Kippy?
Kippy.
I'm looking.
Looking.
Can't get up there. I'm just gonna move closer. That's all I can really do right now. So I don't really have anything that's ranged, and I'm gonna smack someone if I try swinging my lantern around.
Ooh, Silky's gonna heal herself up.
Woo!
Okay. Rusty and 8. You guys are going to be getting an attack of opportunity. As you guys see this guy reverse his grip on his sword, and he's about to coup de grace Ragnar.
Fuck.
Oh, yep.
Tackle. Actually, you still have the Earthbreaker, don't you? Rusty?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he does.
The bells of
Dum,
no
dum.
stop.
Oh.
Oh no! I don't want to kill somebody on episode 3, guys! Come on!
Kill me.
Oh, Rusty,
okay.
thank God! Oh my God!
Almighty.
Oh,
I would have loved to see that turn into again.
oh my God! Okay.
I
Fuck.
take a swing at the dude. He ducks. I instantly hit Ragnar. Ragnar goes down. Do reverse the sword. I don't even like try to readjust my angle or anything like that. I just bring it back down the same way.
Rusty, that was non-lethal, correct?
Yes.
All right. Alistair's first thing is all
Oh.
these people have arrows on them, right?
Yeah.
They're all mine now.
Have fun.
Okay. Combat is now over. You guys are good to do whatever you guys want to do.
Alistair's
gonna-
picking up.
I'm gonna help
What are
Ragnar up.
these?
Yeah, I'm
How
gonna
get up
assist
there?
in making sure Ragnar gets up.
How many of my personal arrows am I able to retrieve?
Well, the blunt arrows, you can go ahead and retrieve all of them.
Okay.
And then go ahead and add an additional 22 arrows. Like actual arrows.
Yeah. They didn't have many arrows. There we go.
What I missed, guys?
You
Like-
just got knocked the fuck out.
I saw the blade.
Hey,
Yeah,
I thought it was the
you
blunt.
Yeah.
you almost went. Bye bye.
I'm going to kneel down to Ragnar and be like, hey, I'm really sorry about that. That was not my proudest moment.
tying them up. All
Hey,
these
listen.
people are being tied up.
Silky's
It
gonna help with
happens
that.
Yeah.
So, Silky, do you know where we are?
No?
I meant like in terms of like what that shady guy does, his business usually has.
Well, I mean, it looks to be like a storage cellar, like a storm shelter, maybe.
I'm gonna tie them up, hog tie them, put them next to the wall. What's down this way, Josh?
Well, as you guys are just sitting there talking, you happen to hear a voice come from over here, and
Cool.
you hear it say, "Hello,
Holy shit!
hello."
Whom am I speaking to?
And out from the shadow, I'm just gonna use like a generic token here, so boop.
Dwarf wife, or dwarf children? I don't know.
No. You can see what appears to be several individuals of varying races, human, elf, and just random races and stuff, completely covered in rags. They look a little malnourished.
Are these the workers I may have saw earlier on the farm?
No, they're not.
Okay.
And what this is right here, this is like an actual gate, an iron gate.
Okay. Do any of these guys have a key?
Do any of these guys? This guy does.
Sweet. All right. I'm gonna unlock the door.
So these people are going to come out and they're going to say, "Are you guys adventurers? Are you with the
Yeah.
kingdom?" The one is going to reach out and like grab your hand and like very furiously shake it, and you could see him start crying. He's like, thank you so much for saving us."
The visible uncomfortableness that is on Alistair's face is palpable.
May I ask how
well-
you came to be here?
Yeah, you guys talk about that.
We were brought here several weeks ago. We were supposed to be held here for transport.
Hey, did any of you guys steal bees?
There has been a couple of buzzing noises coming from those chests.
Fuck yeah!
Silky, it appears we've uncovered a slave ring.
Hey,
No, this is a transport. This is a transport station.
Ragnar, didn't you say that Cave Beard was getting into more lucrative businesses?
Yes, he did.
This is probably how he meant to pay off his debt.
So, can we kill him?
No.
We'll get the
What?
city
No.
guard.
Let's
Let
get
them
the
handle
bees
it.
and get these guys out of here.
Yeah.
We've
can
been
I
down
ask,
here far too long. Who knows if we've attracted any more attention?
Can I ask you guys, how did you come here? Do you remember anything?
Not really. They blinded and deafened us for transport. Next thing we knew, we were just down here. We don't even know where we are. Where are we? You're just outside the town of Tantor, within the kingdoms of Genhilder. Oh, we're on the completely other side of the world. One of the individuals who's an elf says that. He's like, oh, I'm on the completely other side of the region.
I'm guessing you hail.
From within the confines of the Elendor Council, yes.
Well, we'll try our best to get you where you belong.
For now, let's get what we need and get out of here. Who knows if there was anybody down below?
Alistair's like opening all the cages. Or all these chests.
Do we have anything
Hey,
to...
Ragnar.
Hmm?
Didn't you say you heard voices coming from the other direction?
Other direction.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Down here.
There's other people.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. Well, hey, Xavier, you're gonna need to like break down one of those doors because I may or may not have broke the lock.
There,
Just bink.
All right,
And
so
I was
after moving all of the chests and everything back to the entryway,
moving all the people to.
of course.
Well, they can walk, probably. And they're
Oh, I meant the
just-
ones that are hogtied.
Yeah,
Oh.
once our hogtie, yeah.
We're gonna leave them in the front here.
oh, I was going to say put him in a hole.
Oh, we'll put them in one of the cages.
You guys come back to
Mhm.
this guy over here. Peep is just like pecking at his head.
Good job, people.
We'll put them all in this front cage, I assume, up here.
Oh, no. Peep drew blood.
First blood.
I assume we found
I
more.
think as long as it's not lethal, we should be fine.
I think so. We also, I assume, found more slaves.
Yep, there were 5 more people in this section here, and then in this section here, you find 3 more.
None of them
Oh,
dwarves.
wow.
No, there is like maybe 1 or 2 dwarves.
None of them the dwarf family.
No.
All right, what's in the chest, Josh?
You find several queen bees in like little makeshift combs. And you also find a little bit of gear and some money.
Bees!
The bees.
Well, let's
Alright.
get out of here as
Yeah.
quietly as we can.
I'm gonna go up first and like head swivel around.
All right, so luckily it's still dark out, so you got plenty of coverage of the dark.
Because we're just immediately gonna run back to Feywind.
Yeah. First, let's make sure they're all the
We're
noisy
going
ones
to
are gonna
take
be
you
gagged
with
up.
us to the nearest safe spot.
Feywind's the nearest safe.
Yes, but I'm explaining to the people, so
Oh,
they're not
sorry.
like, "Where are you taking us?"
Away.
But we need you to
Again.
be quiet because we're still in dangerous territory here.
Understood.
If you need help, let us know. But we're going to try and move as quickly as we can here while it's still dark.
All right. So after locking these guys in the cage over here, Alistair scouts out the rest of the area up top, and you guys manage to get everybody out of the hole into the forest, and then back heading towards Phalar's apiary.
I wish there was like a constable or police officer nearby that we could. I don't feel comfortable leaving Cave Beard just.
We'll deal with it in the morning. Right now, we need to get everything moved over.
Civilians are more important.
Fine. All right. I assume everyone pick up a chest. We're making a break with the bees.
Yep.
Yep.
So where are you guys headed? Are you guys headed to camp, or are you headed to Phalar?
We're going straight to Phalar, man.
Phalar.
All right, fair enough.
Like, we got the bees and we got civilians who were slaves. Like, this is above our pay grade, dude.
Understandable.
Well, camp's not going to have enough coverage or space.
We also, like, I don't want to keep these bees to a point where they could die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've already been away from the hive for a little bit, so.
Obviously, we're going to keep the chest with, like, gear and money in it, though.
Well, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, that's our payment. That's going to be part of our payment.
Phalar doesn't need to know you guys have that.
Yeah, no one needs to know we have that one. Hey, I have morals. They're very loose, though.
What are morals?
I don't know. All right,
Survival first.
I'm
Facts.
just gonna walk up to Phalar's door and just knock because it's still what, like,
It's
early
it's
morning.
it's like 2. It's like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we don't care. We're waking his ass
Yeah.
up.
I'm
We
going to
have
go up
very-
here too.
We have very urgent shit going on.
Business.
And if we're going to bring things to justice, we might as well.
Yeah. All right. So Phalar opens up the door. You guys can actually see into his house a little bit, into the hallway here. He's like, "What the bloody hell is going on here? It's 2 in the fucking morning."
Yep,
Let
we know.
me handle this.
You
I'm
got it.
sorry to disturb you so early, but we've recovered your bees. But we've also uncovered something far more sinister going on over at your neighbors.
I just kind of point over my shoulder at the slaves.
You can see him like squint a little bit, rub his eyes. He's like, "Oh goodness. Oh, let me hold on one moment. I'll be right out." You're gonna
Thank
see him
you.
run into the door that's to the right here. Come out with his jacket, and he's gonna follow you guys back out. Oh my god.
It appears your neighbor's gotten into something much larger than he can handle.
Oh, Cavebeard, what have you done?
Well, we can say this for sure.
For right
but-
now, we just need a place to, get these people taken care of for now. And in the morning, we'll be going to the constable to get their assistance. But these poor people have.
He's gonna like power walk over to this building, put his fingers in his mouth, and let out a loud whistle. As some of the workers are gonna come out, like in their nightwear,
I
just
love this man.
confused. What's going on?
What the hell?
Oi, wake up and at 'em. We have an emergency. Gather extra clothes, food, and water immediately. And of course, they're gonna wake up, see what's going on. They're like, "Oh crap!"
Oh, fuck.
Right, ladies, gentlemen, my name is Balar. You might have heard of my company, the Phalar's Meadery. Please, if you wouldn't mind heading on over to my workers' lounge, they will clothe you, feed you, and give you plenty of water and drink to soothe you over. You are safe here until the time being, as my associates here will assure of that. Yeah, they're all gonna head on over to the workers' lounge.
All right. Those chests are also your bees.
All right, granted, yes, I'm happy that they're safe and alive. Unfortunately, they are not of my concern at the moment.
That is completely fair. Just letting you know.
We just didn't know how to care for them properly, so we figured it would be best to bring them to you as soon as possible, as well as the emergency.
I understand. All right. Oh,
Like I said,
goodness.
it's early morning. It will do us no good to get the constable now.
Well, by the time we, how far are we from the nearest town again, Josh?
You're a couple hours.
So if we leave now, by the time we return, it's early. It's like mid-morning.
Yeah, you can take the cart and at full speed reach town, find a guard or a couple of guards, and then get them back here by the time Cavebeard will be waking up.
Let's have a couple of us take the cart then.
The rest,
Do you have a brain? Hello. What's the name? Feywild again? No,
Phalar.
Phalar.
Master Phalar. Yeah, Master Phalar. Do you perchance own a horse?
I do, yes.
Mayhaps you loan it.
Of course. Silky is gonna walk over to Xavian and heal him for 7 points.
Just
Zave is still standing there, just covered in blood. Just...
If you wouldn't mind staying here with Phalar.
I got it. That's something I was worried about as well.
I'm gonna say, Alistair's probably gonna be like, I'll ride ahead, go get the guards. You all stay here, make sure things don't go off the rails.
Oh, we were gonna bring the guards back in my cart, so it's faster for them.
They have horses. Yeah.
I'm about to say, I
okay.
assume the
It'll be
guards
fa-
have horses.
It'll be faster for Alistair to ride full
Yeah.
speed back to town, get the guards,
Then
and then
to
have
take
them.
a cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, horses faster than donkey.
Yes.
So Alistair is going to ride like the wind bullseye.
Go, spirit, go!
go.
All right, we need another horse movie reference. Okay, come on quickly.
Okay.
No, I got nothing.
A horse is a horse. Of course,
No.
of course.
Not the Swamp of Desperation. What's the name of the swamp in Black Cauldron?
I don't remember. I've only ever seen that movie once.
I just don't remember. It's been a while.
Well, I know
Alright,
his
so-
horse dies, so
Of course, everybody. Alistair's gonna come back with about 6 or 7 guards.
I got the cavalry. Thank you for the horse.
So, being guards of the kingdom, of course, everybody is going to be taken off to the side, questioned about what's going on.
Question: does our ranger show them the information about why?
I will absolutely show them that and be like, hey, this is. I can't really because we broke into his house. I can lie and I found it in a chest. Duh.
But then they'll ask where's the original.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, technically we don't have the original. Okay.
Yeah.
No reason to implement ourselves.
Nope, I'm not admitting to breaking and entering. Especially when we didn't have a good reason at the time. Find it when they get there and search his house.
Okay, so the guards.
That is not what I expected to see when I pulled up Google here.
What did you type in?
Yahoo Sports, watch Orca punch seal 70 feet into the air among the gulls.
Fucking nice.
Hello?
Mint.
Amazing.
Buddy. My internet derping.
Alright, so the next day, the guards are going to show up.
Who died?
KP.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
KP.
okay.
So the next day, Xavion's not going to be here. Well, actually, yeah, everybody can show up.
So we have the guards now with us, so
Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna come on out. He's gonna talk to the guards. He's gonna look over, see the party in Phalar. He's gonna get dragged off to the side, and then these two are gonna start searching his house. And one of the guards crit.
did they kill him?
No, crit on his perception roll. He found the
Oh.
letter.
Yeah.
Probable cause. Do.
And now we have to get the giant queen beehive.
That's
Alright.
the easy part.
So
It really is the easy part at this point.
after probably about 2-3 hours of the guards searching and questioning Cavebeard, he's very upset, as he should be. Like it's not so upset as like oh, how did you guys find out these meddling kids and shit like that. It's more or less of him pleading with the guards. They have my family. They're going to kill them if I don't pay them. I didn't have a choice. There's this weird guy. Actually, you know what? Make me a perception roll to overhear this conversation.
Nope. Alistair's tired.
The two frontliners.
So, Xavian and 8. KP, if you want to make me a perception check too.
Her internet derped out,
Oh, rip.
but yeah.
Yeah, she didn't hear it. So, Xavian and 8, you guys overhear the conversation with Mr. Cavebeard and one of the guards. He's saying, they have my family. They're going to kill them if I don't pay them. And the guard's going to ask him, how did you proclaim these slaves? How are you involved with the Aethel Wolf Pack? That's another name that you hear drop, Aethel Wolf. How did you get involved with them? He says, I just met this weird guy in the pub in town. It's
My little tidbit. Yeah, that's just my little tidbit.
I met this weird guy in the pub in town, said that he has a way for me to make some quick money. Might have overheard me talking to the bartender in town. That was about 2 months ago. He said, and he's, eventually the guards are going to come back out and say, hey, boss, we found something. And he said, we're going to take you into town. We're going to question you. Yada, yada.
As this is going on, I'm going to say amongst ourselves, be like, does anyone know anything about the Aethelwolf pack?
That's Sven's last name. And so the guards are going to say, all right, we got everything here. We found traces of elven blood, so we're going to take him in, question him, and he's most likely going to be charged.
I would have totally told them about the trough.
Yeah, they rolled a natural 20 and an 18 on the die for their perception rolls, so...
Go guards!
Yeah,
they're better than us.
They're doing their jobs.
God, you love it when the guards work in your favor.
All right. They're not trying to murderize you?
Yeah. So, Mr. Cavebeard is going to be taken into town. He's going to be tried accordingly and questioned about what he knows in regards to this whole market that he got involved with. For the sake of it, since you guys are provided the materials to go ahead and just smoke out the beehive.
Yeah, we're just gonna go smoke out the beehive, move it.
Yeah, and then, it's gonna take about a week for everything within the apiary to settle down.
That's fine. We'll stay around. I guess we'll just stay, help out where we can. Maybe learn some cool things from our lovely...
From Phalar.
Yeah, the problem I'm having is Phalar is the fact that I have a character in a different game named Phelan. So, you can see where my brain keeps going, no, wait.
Yeah. So, the bees are thankfully returned to each of their colonies, and they are happy again. The giant bees move into the big building that Phalar has built, and immediately get to work on producing honey. The guards do come back and forth between the apiary, and they take most of the slaves back, except for a couple of them that ask Phalar if they can work here, which he gladly accepts.
Yay!
Stupid.
So, after the week or so that it's going to be for everything to die down, everybody's packing their stuff back into the cart, getting ready to head out. And Phalar comes back out and he says, folks, I'm very happy to have met all of you. You've been a huge help around here. And, well, sad to hear of what's happening to Cavebeard, which you guys do come to find out that he is being charged with murder on several accounts.
Well,
and he ended up confessing, yes, he sent one of the slaves out to seal the bees, and then the people who worked for Sven killed him and fed him to the pigs. Of course, the guards went back into the cellar, took the people who worked for Sven. They're going to take care of those guys. So, you guys were commemorated for your actions. So, congrats. You gained another reputation point.
yeah.
Woo!
And as
I gained another reputation point. Everybody else gained one.
Yeah.
it's communal. It's communal. So, congrats. 1 rep point for slave trade capture. And so as Phalar is there talking to you guys, and he says, I know our original deal was 50 gold, but it's gonna hold out a bag to whoever wants to take it.
Alistair will probably just take it.
There is your 50 gold plus a bonus, and I'm not going to forget this little bag for your main prize, which is going to contain the 6 Phalar meadery tokens for your mead discounts.
Free.
For our alcoholism. Yeah.
Yes, for your
Yeah.
crippling upcoming alcoholism. So,
As long as
Unfortunately-
you're able to function.
so everybody, you can go ahead and add a Phalar meadery token to your inventory.
How do you spell
Not-
Phalar?
Feylar.
Lar?
ER. Or AR, sorry, you're right. AR. And while Phalar is talking, Alistair, you look into the bag and you happen to find 200 gold pieces.
Holy shit! So there's 250 in that bag total.
There's 200.
Oh, okay.
He gave you a 150 gold bonus.
Fair enough. So there's 200 total.
Yes.
What did we get from that other chest of random fucking shenanigans?
You managed to find some gold, some silver, some copper. And from the chest, you managed to get 3 pieces of leather armor. You found 3 more short swords. You found 7 daggers. You found some preserved meats.
How many sorcerers were 3? That's right.
Let's see. You also found another scroll containing a letter, in which I will get to you later. And then let me get you your money. Okay, so your party loot has been updated. Let's see here. The scroll that you found is a directional order that is exclaiming, once you are done at the K-Beard residence, you are going to be moved to a new location, and we are going to be heading down towards Actora and making our way down to Dalagai.
Alright, can you send that, or because I don't know those names, spellings off the top of my head?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
That's fine, take your time.
So on your map, let me take you guys to the map now. Boop. Actora is a coastal town right there. And Dalagai is down here. All right. And with that, that is everything that you guys have got.
Whoop, we're badasses.
Yeah. Well, before we pack up and leave, Mr. Phalar, it's been an absolute pleasure working with you, and I hope you've much success with that new mead you're making.
Well, with these new bees, hopefully I will.
I extend my hand out for a handshake.
And of course, he's going to gladly shake it with a big smile on his face. Feel free to come back at any time. I'd love to have a drink with you all.
Oh, we might take you up on that if we don't drink out all your other bars first.
Well, don't drink them dry. I do wish to at least properly give my consideration, especially with the Adventurers Guild. Do all of you happen to have a name for your group?
We just look at each other.
We actually
yeah,
happen
please.
to have come together.
Please give us one moment. Huddle.
Oh, God damn it! On the spot.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Do we got a centralized theme or anything? Like,
Hold on.
I'm not gonna bother. Silky's gonna say, we haven't really been traveling with each other all that long, and we just recently decided to get together. We can send you a raven once we figure that out. Fine, that sounds fine by me, Miss Silky. Anyway, safe travels to you all. May riches find you in the future.
thank you much.
Thank you.
And then he's gonna head out and start to continue his work with his apiary.
God, how many times do you think you would say the word apiary in a game of Pathfinder? Let's count.
Let's go.
So, where are you guys going now?
Well, I guess we'll
Good
continue
question.
I guess we'll continue on the road we originally intended, and then we might decide where we want to do afterwards.
Yeah, because since we were originally going Tantar to here, and then to here.
So, you guys still have a couple of jobs that you can do.
That's
There is the goblin camp that is on the other side of the road here. And you have the giant crabs that are up here.
Great.
I mean, either way, you are going to have to head back to Tantar to claim or to submit that, hey, we finished the job with
Yeah.
Phalar
And the bears.
and the bears. You still have
And
to
the
get,
bears.
you still have to
And
get
we-
paid for the bears.
We have the signed contract for the bears.
Yeah, I got the paw prints.
So you guys can head back to Tantar, collect that bounty, and
That way,
just say screw the other missions. Up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think one near-death experience of a party member is a way of saying, yeah, next please.
Yeah, maybe we'll not go try our games with goblins and crabs right now. Unless we feel ever so inclined.
Yeah.
They didn't eat any of my horses or my donkeys, so I'm not too concerned about it.
So let's just at least head back to Tantar because we got a lot of things we got to talk about. Mostly, we need to think of a name for ourselves so that way we can claim our bounty with the bears.
Yeah, that's true.
So everybody therefore hops into the cart and begins the day trip back into the town of Tantar,
Woo!
where we are going to go ahead and call tonight's session.
That session had everything.
For
I
So-
know, right?
Congratulations, you have successfully completed the quest of the beekeeper.
Hey,
Woo!
And
hey
now,
guys, we found out about the reputation system.
yeah, And
Yeah, properly this time, and not
Yeah.
by accident.
so, your homework for this week is going to be to come up with a group name.
Alright. Everyone think of a theme.
So, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, thank you guys very much for watching. Blanc, thank you.
We did not collect 10 bear asses.
Blanc, thank you very much for the raid. I'm so sorry that I didn't properly thank you. I don't actually interact with chat while we are doing Pathfinder, but thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. And if any of you stuck around from Blanc's stream, hello. We do this every Thursday. Just a bunch of shenanigans and fuckery. So if you enjoyed, drop a follow. Make sure to actually go follow Tatsu and actually Matt here, whose name is Drathler, also has been streaming their points of view. So go check them
Give a
out.
Shout out to Sis. Then
Shout out. Go ahead and shout out yourself and Matt as well.
Hey.
So, I am going to be back tomorrow evening. Me and my friend Ren are going to be streaming Outlast Trials, the new Halloween update tomorrow. So, if you guys want to come around, feel free. And we will see you guys next week for Session 4.
and no one died. Woo!
Yeah.
Gold bottom almost died. I thought I was gonna be the one to die this time.
So we'll see you guys
Honestly,
then.
whenever I saw that I accidentally clocked Cody.
All right. Have a good evening, everyone.
Have a good evening.
Night.